You are now tuned in to the greatest blood clot podcast in the world. You're welcome in advance. Leave all judgment at the door. We're here for the jokes. We don't do things lazy. It's the extra gravy.
Yes, sir! Oh, the gun's extra loud today, baby.
Extra.
Oh my God, so many rounds.
Wow. Love that. A record.
Who else but us?
It's just us, man.
Another week, another banger. I'm Marlon.
I'm Duke.
I can barely hear you, KP.
hear you
What's
all,
going on?
actually.
Say that again.
It's me.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
There you go.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest in the building.
Very
All right?
special.
We have first of her name, the pride of Jamestown, former junior ranger.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
And the leader of the greatest city in the world.
The greatest.
Mayor Olivia Chow's in the building. Welcome.
Can I howl?
Yes. We howling.
All 2026.
2026. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. This little pod.
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
a little
Just a
pod.
little
Ran
pod
by
in
an
the
home,
city.
just a
Wee
you know?
little pod.
Yeah.
But here we are.
appreciate it.
Humble.
Small but mighty.
There you
Oh
go.
my God. Yeah.
Let's use that drop.
Feel it.
Now we're going to get right into it. We're going to get right into it.
All right.
The Blue Jays lost. How did you take it?
Man.
You took
important
it.
I went. I was so sad. Oh, yeah.
We all were
I
devastated. Were you in the building?
no. I was. Yeah, it's expensive, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to pull ranks, so I was posting a watching party in Nathan Phillips Square.
Oh.
And
She did it
there
big.
were just thousands and
Yeah.
thousands of people,
Oh.
like and then.
Yeah.
Thousands
We
of
were so
disappointed
close.
people.
We were so close. I even had the right location to go and do the press conference to announce that parade. And didn't quite.
And LA mayor having to do the bike. Because he had the dare going on. The bet.
I end up having to wear
Girl.
her jersey, like their jersey. And
Painful.
yeah, it was painful. But
I guess.
but it brought everyone together.
Absolutely. 100%.
Torontonians, Canadians, it doesn't matter. And that spirit that never give up, stay united, and just take good care of each other, and you can conquer the world. And almost. But that was just incredible.
You have a
I feel so
unique
proud.
perspective too. Like we get to see how it affects the city with like friends and family and stuff, right? And we could tell that everybody's spirit is up. But you, from the mayor's position, you get a unique perspective of how it's doing with commerce, how it's doing with businesses, how it's doing with just overall mood, crime going down. Maybe I don't even know. But what are the different changes that you notice?
Of people coming together no matter who they are. I hosted all these watching party, and I go to these watching parties. Somewhere, I think it was. There was one game that was soaking wet. It was really like people were there. It was cold. It was there. It didn't matter.
rainy.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter. They were there, and that spirit of coming together was phenomenal. Yeah, all the economic benefits and all that stuff. You know, I'm not an accountant, and the city didn't get much of it because all of that sales tax and all the restaurants and bars doing really well. Yeah, good for them. It's great. It's great for them. You know, we need it, but it's the provincial and the federal government that actually get the dollar. We just host parties. So, and
We're
get
promoters,
with it.
basically. That's amazing. So, you get to see that unique perspective. I think I was trying to figure out what was the better energy leading up to the finals, because the Raptors obviously very unique moment into the 2019. We got to see that lead up. same. It felt the exact same. Like I don't think I could put one above the other.
The energy is
It
palpable.
felt the
Yeah.
exact same. And then with the baseball, we go to Game 7. You don't get
That's what I
Game
said.
7s in the
No, the
finals.
World Series.
World Series?
I know.
Amazing.
I know.
It was
And we were the
unbelievable.
underdog.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this is how Canadian this is, right? We're the underdog.
Yep.
And we just call our way back up and say, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And
Yeah.
then it came so close. But hey, it's okay.
We got next
Failure,
year.
good
Yeah.
teacher.
We do,
Yeah,
we do.
we got next year.
Same
But
team.
I like- but I like-
Foundation.
Yeah.
I like what you said, the crawling back up, right? Let's get into you. How did you end up in your position right now?
Call back up. I lost in 2014. Okay, it went away. I went and decided to teach, so it was quite fun. And I was looking to do anything else, get back into elected office. But then the opportunity came up, and I thought, okay, I have the experience, best person. I'm going to try for it.
Period.
And I did. And here
we
Yeah. Thank God for John Tory being so horny. How can we give it up? Jesus, John. Couldn't keep it in your pants, huh, Johnny?
Couldn't do it.
Oh, my God.
Discipline is important.
Thank God, huh?
It's very important.
Thank God.
upside of COVID. Huh?
So we talked about baseball. We talked about the biking. What else does the mayor do for fun? What do you do to decompress? I know this job is very pressure filled, a lot of stress, a lot of people are depending on you. What do you do for you time?
I lift weights every morning. I get up at 6. By 6:45, I'm in the gym. I'm just okay. Today, I did I was in the machine. I was doing squats. I was doing lifts, and so that I usually do a little run first, and then
Okay, little fitness girly.
Yeah, really fit. Yeah,
Feeling crap.
yeah. 6:45.
Weights, I-
Pushing weights.
Yeah.
6:45 trying to push
Bike to
myself
work.
out of bed. Like, that's not.
See,
no.
by the time you're done, you go,
He's ready to carry the city after
I've
that.
heard this a
Yeah.
lot though about working out in the morning is the key to life. Like
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
when you work out in the morning, the rest
Longevity.
of your day is kind of more disciplined because
Yes.
of that
I guess it's,
You
yeah.
start on a good
initial
note.
start.
Yeah, but trying to get up at 6 sometimes, you should get to bed at 12:30.
Yeah.
Oh, 1
Trust
o'clock.
me.
I thought, the
life.
bell rings, and I thought, I'm going to do another 10 minutes. I don't want to get up.
So what's on the playlist for the mayor while she's working out?
Anything under the sun depends on my mood.
Okay, Low Vibes Cartel.
Little macho.
Little Future.
Official.
Cardinal.
Dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dangerous, that girl is so- I see what you did there.
There's the girl. There's the girl.
No smack that, just
And that's
dangerous.
right.
Gotcha.
And sometimes when I'm feeling a bit low, Mustafa the poet. I love Sting, their life song. I watched him because St. Jamestown,
Yeah.
Daniel Spectrum. That's it. And Rise to Education, Rise. And watched him, young kid, and then he's so poetic, so empathetic, so in touch with his feeling, and
Yeah.
he's like, and tragedy happens around him, and he just kept going. He stayed hopeful. I don't know how he managed to do it. It's a beautiful song.
Yeah. He definitely got to put on some incense.
Yeah, 100%.
Got to put on some incense,
Set the
black
vibe,
soap.
set the tone.
Yeah, that's not-
Shea butter. Yeah,
Shea
yeah.
butter. That's amazing.
I mean, you have to look at the dark and the bright and the energy, and
Yeah.
maybe sex cure it all.
Hey,
Hey, man. Now you talking.
You're in the right place.
Stop. Wait a minute. You are tuned into the Extra Gravy, but you're not subscribed.
You're
We
not.
need you to subscribe, man.
You're hurting my feelings.
Hit the button, subscribe for more. We got weekly content coming in. You never know when the next bonus episode is going to drop.
Come on, bro.
So
Why
just
is there
subscribe, man.
64% of them not subscribed?
That's crazy.
all right.
Back to the episode. That's definitely his
That's
sentiment.
everyone's sentiment. But like you said, you have to highlight the dark, and life goes like that, right? Ups and downs, of course, like that. In this city, it feels like there's a lot of people that feel like they're doing everything right, but they still feel behind. What's your advice for those people in the city?
I'm people.
Well, take a page from the Blue Jays. Don't give up. Reach out. Support each other. And which is another lesson from the Jays. Speaking of which, or call 311.
Yeah.
Which is City of Toronto.
311
Yeah,
seems to
311
be the
seems to-
magic number now.
Yeah, well, because, hey, if your landlord all of a sudden giving you a rent increase, you know, what? Is this legal? Check it out. Cost. My heat hasn't been working, or the water is not very hot. I'm going to take a hot shower. I can't, right? Am I going to boil the water?
Yeah.
And 311.
resource.
Yeah. So we will send an inspector out to check things out to see whether. To tell the landlord, wait a second, you have to go fix things.
Yeah.
And he has like 15 days
fix
or
it.
so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because usually, we have another program because sometimes you're working, you've been in this same place for 10, 12 years, and then if you all of a sudden have a big toothache, you have to have root
that's
canal.
it.
Oh my God.
Set you back.
$3,000
Months.
if you have 2 root canals.
Yeah.
There goes your rent for a couple of months, 1 or 2 months.
Or your car
That's
engine
right.
go out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then once you fall behind, some people are 1 or 2 paycheck away,
Yep.
and then you face eviction. The City of Toronto steps in. We have something called rent bank. I almost double the amount that we put in. So what do? They come and pay your back rent. So
Wow.
let's say 2 months, $3,000 or $4,000, so you don't get evicted. You probably don't know about this program. You should know about the program.
Nobody knows about
That's
it. That's a gem.
Again, you call 311.
But to speak to people not knowing about the program, right? Like I feel like there needs to be more ways that we're marketing this information.
So
we
many,
need a
so many
311
things.
jingle.
Yeah.
We need like a
Well, you make
commercial.
one.
Make a jingle. I will submit a jingle.
That's the thing
We
too.
see we get a commercial going around.
I think in the city there's a lot of social programs, but people just
Don't know
They
about
don't
it.
know about it.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then the blame falls on you because they're
Because if they don't know, it's my fault.
exactly.
This is also something too. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
That a lot of people don't know the difference between federal,
Which
provincial.
levels of government?
Yeah.
Yes. Who?
If
And
it's
so they
not
just
called
all
the
call
mayor.
you for everything.
It's
when it's
okay.
like, I
Call
can't do
311.
anything about that. That's not.
It's not
311.
It's okay.
311.
311, not 911. 311.
911, you could do if it's an emergency. Yeah. That's ours too. 211 is ours too. You know
Okay.
what? Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
I did
My
not
friend-
know about 311
I had
until
no
like a
idea.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Well,
My first time
Today.
hearing it.
and-
Yeah,
8 years
today.
old.
you have a friend that's having a complete mental meltdown.
Yes.
Okay. Meltdown. And thinking about, she might take her life. Or she's threatening. Is she suicidal? I don't know. But don't take risk. Call for 211. That we have these crisis intervention workers. They're trained social workers. And what they do is they come, culturally appropriate and everything. They come, evaluate, they save lives. They prevent people from harming themselves or others.
Amazing.
How long has this program been in place? Because I know
Well,
a lot of people were
I-
criticizing you about like the police budget and saying we should put more of that money
mental health.
mental health.
Oh, we hired
workers.
200
200.
mental health workers. They are
Okay.
now in the subway since November.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, so they literally have prevented people
From
you know,
jumping. Yeah.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Hearing about
and
these things, yeah.
they're amazing. They are trained by the Gerstein Center. They are mental health workers. They are counselors. They are social workers, and they follow up. If you just call police, what are you going to do? You can't.
Exactly. That's
And
what the big issue was.
And you notice that. Because the police are saying this is not our thing. We
They're
don't
not
know how to
equipped
do
for
that.
it.
trained.
Yeah, they're trained for a dangerous situation. Usually, when someone is mentally ill, it's they need help.
Yeah.
right. They don't. Yeah. So anyway, the police. Sometimes, if the person is dangerous, carrying guns or knives,
Yeah.
whatever, then the police might come with the worker. But
Yeah.
most likely no. So we've diverted about 75% of the call. Yeah. Of these calls, this kind of calls.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
Wow.
not people doing
Yes, of
bad
course.
things, like
Yes.
not criminals.
Yeah, because we've had some mishaps that have happened as a result of police not being equipped with the proper
100%.
knowledge.
Not recently.
100%.
Not
in the
recently,
last
yeah,
few
no,
years.
not in a
Not
while.
few
It's
years.
been a
Not
while.
since.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And because I've expanded the program, added more money, make it citywide. We were piloting it a few years ago. I know it works. So, I remember Yeah, I've been around for quite a while. I remember
Yeah,
folks that
me too.
were shot
Wow.
because
Tragic.
they have a hospital gown on, you know, and they were holding a pair of scissors. They think, oh,
Yeah.
long time ago, there was a man called Edmund Hughes. Same thing, was in the streetcar holding a hammer.
Yeah,
They shot
yeah.
him.
Yep.
Sammy Yatan. I
Sammy
can just
Yatan,
go
yeah,
and
yeah.
name look who.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway,
But again,
those
it sounds
are
like you
folks
made-
that are mentally ill that lost their lives.
Yeah, it sounds like you made good progress. Tell me more about some things that you're super proud of that you made as
Super
a mayor.
proud of?
Yeah, decisions you made, but it's not really public.
It was not public enough. Food. Okay, let's get essential. Shelter, food. Okay,
Yes.
if you don't have food, well, even if you have shelter, it might not help. High school kids,
Okay.
small little kids, big kids. Every kid in every school come September is going to get a decent meal.
Oh my God. No
And
way.
it has a lot of
Yeah.
money. Okay, that we say for the parents, for safety parents. But what it means, if you're hungry, you're not learning. You're restless.
Absolutely.
You're angry, hangry. Yeah, you
Distracted.
can't focus.
Yeah.
You can't focus. And we found that if they have good nutritious food, usually one protein, some grain, could be muffin or bagel or whatever, cream
Yeah.
cheese, and some protein stuff and fruits, and all of that is great. I met teenagers, RH King Academy, or many different schools. Some school, they grow the food in a greenhouse.
yeah, nice. It's like Europe. That's what they do in
grow the
Europe a
food.
lot.
so
Yeah.
And they teach the
Marcano
kids
has
how
it.
to grow the food as well.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
They grow the food. These are
Everyone's a
teenagers
farmer.
mostly. Yeah, they grow the food, harvest the food, learn to cook the food.
Amazing.
And then they serve the food to all their classmates, and then they can take some food home.
Wow.
Anything
That's amazing.
extra, they take it home. That
amazing.
deals with the food insecurity
Yeah.
thing. And you're not going to the food bank. It's everybody's in the same school is doing the same
Is
thing.
it a lunch program or a breakfast program?
It's a in between.
It's a brunch program.
It's a brunch program.
Oh, we're so
10:30.
fabulous.
First recess.
10:30. Yeah, first recess.
Yes,
Yeah,
amazing.
We want to expand it into a lunch program. Bring some celebrity chef to come in and teach them.
Might I
teach them
suggest?
cooking.
I know it'd be hard to source for a low price, but some oxtail would really. I feel like Friday. Oxtail
love
Fridays.
oxtail. Oh my
You know what I mean?
God.
Oxtail Fridays.
yeah.
Just a little je ne sais
that's
quoi.
not- I can taste it now.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Oxtail Thursdays.
You know,
Fufu Fridays.
yeah,
Fufu- I like Fufu
and
Fridays.
you need to keep it
Fufu
in there
Fridays
for a
nice.
long time,
Yes.
so the juice and
We're gonna raise
That's a good
superhumans.
lesson.
I love
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing, though. On the flip side of that, tell me about a decision you made as a mayor that you hated, but you would still do again if you were if you had
I
to.
don't hate it, but it was difficult.
Okay.
I invited all the moms who lost their sons to gun violence to my house for dinner.
That was a tough night.
Heavy.
Yeah, that sounds.
But yeah, Holly Roy, for example, who 6-year-old son in her
yeah.
arms
Oh my God.
in bed.
Yeah.
Bullet came in from the window. I thought, oh my God. And that was hard. But there's something that happened that night. Even though it was really hard, not I hate to do it. I think, should I do this? Inviting them to my house. But because they were sharing each other's experience, they realized they weren't alone. And they found
Community.
A unique bond.
that's exactly the word, community. And right there and there, I saw friendship coming together. They started holding hands. And I thought, oh, wow. I would absolutely do it again. I hope I don't have that many moms to bring in.
Yeah.
Youth gun violence have dropped like 60%.
Significantly.
It's great.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, because I'm actually spending quite a lot of money, but it's not just the money. It's all the community folks that can be role model. People that have gone the wrong way come back to say, watch it for that.
Yeah.
Lots of after school programs, summer programs, food programs, you name it. In school, in anywhere. It's just phenomenal. And young people want to have a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
They want to belong to something. They want to do something. They want to do something exciting. And if you challenge them, they'll rise to the occasion.
Absolutely.
And if you hug them because they're feeling alone, they're lost, then if you give them enough support, they will respond, right? So, yeah, we are seeing it. So, anyway, that was hard because there were a lot of tears. There was a lot of, but it was
Hard but
Something good
necessary.
came out of it.
it was difficult to do because I struggled with should I or should I not, right? And then it was good. I met with them separately, and I thought you folks should know
Meet
each other.
Oh, that's so
yeah.
smart.
That
Yeah.
was
And although it's in a different way, you've dealt with grief. You know what I mean. So it was, I guess, easier for you to be able to relay the message to them. How does it feel after all this time, and how do you feel like Mr. Layton would feel about your time as mayor right now?
He said, "Heck, I should be the one doing it. I should have been the mayor. Are you kidding?"
I said the same thing when he was alive. I was ready.
yeah. So was I. I helped, but that didn't go the way we wanted it. But he always said, "I would give you advice on this and this and that." Knowing, let me think. You know that food program we were just talking about 40 years ago, Christmas Eve. We're that old. But, I am at least. Yeah, Christmas Eve. We thought, people that might not have the food. We just had a huge meal. So we wrote the entire proposal to feed kids in school.
Oh my God.
It only took me almost 4 decades to be able to make it.
No.
Never give up.
Better late than never.
This is what I said about never give up.
Yes.
It does happen.
Yes. Crawl 40 years if you have to.
Yeah. Just keep pushing for it.
One thing we don't want to wait for 40 years in this city is more condos. We don't need more condos. What's going on with
Especially
the
Matchbox
condos?
condos.
I call it Taekwondo now. It's not even Toronto anymore. It's Taekwondo. Everywhere I go, condo building
condo
here.
Wait.
They're breaking down businesses I love.
This year, we're building 28,000 rental housing.
Okay.
Okay.
10,000 of them
Wow.
affordable.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
One
Magic
third
word.
of your income.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
One third of income.
Okay,
They
more of
used
that.
to define affordable housing as 80% of market. Wait a second. 80% market is like 2,500. 80% of 2,500 you
Yeah.
still can't afford it.
Yeah.
What good is
And
that?
especially if inflation continues to rise and the
Rising.
wages
Yeah.
are not, then
Yeah, exactly.
80%
Then we're
is
in
So
trouble.
we, rather than using market, we use people
Nice.
as the definition. Your income, people's
Yes.
income is a third of your income.
I will be moving there.
Yeah.
I will.
Save me a place. Save me a spot.
Where is this list?
It's 311.
There it is.
311 strikes
311,
again.
yes.
Quick question on that. So do you
Yeah.
think people should be leaning more towards rentals than owning? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, if you have money to buy, sure. Yeah,
No, of
but
course.
how many people do you know have a lot of money to
Well, this is-
buy?
this is the issue,
Parents may be able
Well,
to help.
I think with
but-
us young people, it's more that's more of our issue where we're like, okay, we're not ready to buy yet, but it also seems very hopeless in the future
Yeah.
to be able to buy a home.
Yeah.
Love Toronto, but it's looking
It's
really rough.
expensive.
We're
Don't
all
give up.
dealing with our
Don't give
parents
up.
saying, just work harder. And we're like,
Yeah,
I want to say that I did everything right. I went to school, got perfect grades, went to college, got perfect grades, got a good career. It's still
still
rough.
not enough.
Yeah,
Still
I
rough.
know,
It's not
I know.
enough.
Which is ridiculous. Which is why we want to do the rental first.
Yeah.
right?
More of
After-
that.
Yeah, but if your rent is not too high, then you can save.
Save.
now.
Yeah, that's the
Then you
problem
could-
we're having.
Right now, you can't save anything
Yeah.
because you don't have any money left by the end of
Yes,
the month,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
But if
yeah.
you can save something, then you can save up to buy.
There you
right?
go, yeah.
We also have another program. It's called acquisition program.
That's 611.
So we actually So we actually go out and buy distressed old building.
Okay.
Turn it into a cooperative or land trust. Okay.
Nice.
And we want to do that so that the people, the tenants there, they are, might as well just it is really theirs, like because it's a collective,
Yeah.
right? So you won't face any evictions. You get complete control and maintain your building.
Nice.
But it's not the city the city provide money for nonprofit groups like Wood Green Community Center, Little Jamaican BIAs or land trust. There's a Little Jamaican land trust, or Kensington land trust, Parkdale land trust, any kind of land trust. They come together and give proposals. And the city said, oh, yeah, that building. Okay, we'll help you buy that building.
Nice. That's amazing.
And
Speaking
then
of
they turn it into affordable housing.
nice. That's amazing. Speaking of Little Jamaica, I'm obviously biased. I'm Jamaican. I spent a lot of time on that street, and it has vastly changed.
I know, because
over
of the Engton Crosstown.
Yeah, which is
where's the barber
set
shop and
for
then-
February 8th. I think we got the date, February 8th.
Well,
She
you know,
just sounds
yeah,
she's like,
yeah. Who knows?
8th, May.
Sure. Okay, if you say so. All right. Yeah, it's a Sunday. What? Yeah, why not on a Sunday?
One thing that is very concerning, like we've lost probably 300 or so businesses on that street.
I see it, yeah.
A lot of Jamaican businesses have gone, and I know that they have been working on a heritage conservation designation for
Yep.
about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
I want to know how much closer are we to figuring that out?
It's in the spring.
This
They
spring.
have a cultural
2026.
district, and then they are looking with framework that's coming to the Planning and Housing Committee apparently.
Okay.
And affordable community space heritage conservation district, okay, or a cultural district. So
Yeah.
either one. And there is.
I personally feel like should be heritage.
Perhaps, I don't know, it's up to them to decide, right? Usually.
I feel like Jamaicans, and especially that street, has contributed so much to the city's culture
gosh,
that
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
it would.
yeah.
I feel like Jamaicans just want to feel like
Seen.
we're supported and seen. You know what I mean? With the contributions that we've made to the city's culture and the image, it just feels like if Eglinton West were not to be Little Jamaica anymore, it would lose a
big
lot of
part of the
trust.
city would be missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have community events. There, we supported by $300,000. Afro-Caribbean Farmers Market, Toronto Paddy Fest, First Caribbean Christmas Village, Little Jamaica Night Market. I was there when there was a big fundraiser for the for Jamaica's
For the hurricane.
hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricane and. Little Jamaica BIA Holiday Extravaganza. So there's community arts festivals, lots of talents there, and so we are supporting them, and let's hope this rising up, it will happen once they have that Eglinton.
It said spring,
LRT,
right? Like around
of course,
spring.
Yeah. And there's a lot of planning happening right now. I think the Little Jamaica BIA just had an annual general meeting 2 Saturdays ago or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not really able to really do much until the line is
Till the-
completely finished.
yeah, because
Then
it's
you
like a
can start
research
It's open,
implementing.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the first thing we did was when they finished constructing, we said the road looked like hell, so we paved it
Paved
very
the road.
quickly. So
Okay.
right now there is at least
Smooth road.
it's smooth, it's
Yeah.
nice. Because if the sidewalk is broken, the road is bumpy and potholes everywhere, people don't feel good, right?
Yeah.
So having the area looking good, then bringing the business
More
back
walkable
and helping.
traffic. Yeah.
Exactly. That is exactly.
Yeah.
There's not enough walkable
Not
traffic.
enough at all.
We need to build more housing in that area, so there's more people in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Then the business will. There are more people
back.
coming back. Yeah.
But will that mean more condos and breaking down businesses?
What condos? No condos being built right now,
All
right?
right.
Just so you know, 7 out of 10 buildings in the city of Toronto is because the city of Toronto provide financial incentive, or else they wouldn't be building. And it's all rental housing. We're not doing condos.
Should
Because
we
no
have
one
that
are buying
incentive there?
condos.
Should we have that incentive there?
Tell me more about this incentive.
He wants to build now.
No.
Now he loves condos.
we exempt your development charges, and we cut your property tax a little bit,
How much?
15%.
1.5.
15%. Yeah.
should be
If
5-0.
you're small businesses, we are cutting your property tax, giving you a discount by 20%. I added 5%. It used to be 15%.
Okay.
This budget is 20%. So you are saving quite a lot of money if you're running a business. Let's say the barber shop or the patty shop on Eglinton, Little Jamaica. And they will find, if they own the building, they will find their business tax are going down, not going up.
Love that.
So
Not to mention property tax, smallest increase in years. 2.2%?
2.2, yeah.
Amazing.
Because people can't afford it.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a
can't
hard
afford anything,
time.
man.
Yeah.
We
It's
can't
tough.
afford patties. I want to know, where do you get the best patties in the city?
Well. Okay, who am I going to offend? Who
am I gonna
If you're in the
offend?
subway. Because if you're in the subway, yeah, you can,
Okay.
Scarborough has a patty. The one that was just reopened because they had a fire and they're reopening. I went and had one. Oh,
I know what you're
bloody
talking
hell,
about. Is it
what
Fami?
called? Yeah.
Fami, right?
Yeah. That was
Fami.
great.
Yeah.
There are a bunch on the north side. I know how to get there. On the
where they
north
are.
side of Eglinton is right beside the Little Jamaica PIA office.
Kingston 12?
Is probably
Randy's?
maybe I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I know Rasta Pasta.
Rasta Pasta.
Pasta
Yeah.
in Kensington.
Yep, right down the street
It's
there.
down the street. I get my oxtail and my cabbages
Same.
and
That's
the
right,
rice,
girl.
rice and beans.
That
and
coleslaw?
yeah, coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
I love
That
the
coleslaw
coleslaw.
is
The
cold.
coleslaw, yeah.
Cold.
And the jerk chickens, of course.
Yeah. Definitely. Wait, what's your
Yeah.
favorite Jamaican food?
Oxtail.
Come on. To me,
Not
had to
jerk
say
chicken.
that,
It's true. Right?
it's the best.
It's my mom taught me.
Hey, what can we
make
say?
oxtail?
Give me both. Yeah.
What can we
Can
say?
you make oxtail?
Oh, are you kidding? Okay, girl.
Oh, you cook?
Chinese.
Do we need
Okay,
the
that's
mayor's
true. We do
oxtail?
have-
You put it in the
Double
instant
O?
pot.
For a long
instant
time.
pot.
And let it
Because you
sit.
just press a button
let
and
it
it just
sit.
goes
Makes
simmer,
for you.
simmer, simmer,
Yep.
simmer for a
See, she
long
knows.
time.
She knows.
time.
You know, there's a little tendernism in her
Yeah.
oxtail. You know what I'm saying?
She knows, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Olivia
And
Oxtail,
it's
double O.
fall off the bone, kind of. Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
knows me
Oh
in the
man,
kitchen.
making me hungry.
Oh man.
But I only cook with instant pot because if I just turn on the phone, you know,
That's the
I
best way.
forget
About
the
it.
phone. I
Yeah.
get on the phone, I forget the fire.
Yeah, no, that's the best way. That's the best way.
No, it's just like that one button. I
One
can
button
handle
push.
that.
That's me with the rice. That's me with the rice.
That's right, another button. Yes.
Oh man. So I gotta ask some selfish questions. Summertime, right?
Okay.
Summertime, everybody's out and about, especially in the downtown
Jumping
area.
up.
I've
See
lived
you
in
in Carabana.
downtown since 2010, right? For the first 2 or 3 years, it seemed very normal downtown behavior. Then suburb people started flooded downtown by the boatloads. We call them NIMBYs. Okay? Not in my backyards. It's Toronto N-word. It's these people complain about
Noise.
in downtown Toronto.
Shut
Is it-
up.
And then as a result, there are like, I know there are noise, I don't know, for the bylaws. I don't know what
You
it is.
tell me where you cannot party.
Rooftops.
Oh.
Every rooftop venue in this city
Has
has
to
to
be
turn their
so
volume down to 50%, which is low enough where we can have a conversation and not
Just like
yell.
this.
By
not
2
nothing.
a.m.
No.
Way before that.
I've
day.
been doing promoting and parties in the city since 2000, I want to say 15.
Damn.
At Cube, when we were there doing parties for 2 years, we had to turn down the volume. Lavelle, who was just down the street, past couple summers, got to turn down the volume. I'm like, it's summer and it's daytime.
What is the problem?
What is that? Is that against the law?
You can apply for noise.
See, but why we gotta apply
exemption.
for
Gotta apply and then be the
Yeah, it's all those condo
It's
owners,
summer in
maybe.
Toronto. We have
Exactly.
2 months
It's
of
the condo
sun.
owners.
Like,
The
can we
NIMBYs.
just...
I don't know. Like I am not familiar with that.
We gotta come at
outside.
decibel. We gotta have a legal decibel rate that we can
Yeah.
put where every venue knows, okay,
Wait,
this is the loudest you could put it. And that should be
hang on.
max.
when we were doing the Blue Jays game, it was you can feel the building vibrating.
Shaking.
See,
Come
but
on.
everybody's in on it.
Yeah.
Everybody's in on it.
Wait, but hang on. The city
When we
of
played the
Toronto,
Dutty wine, they
downtown,
don't
you
wanna
had
hear it.
Due West, you have Taste of Little Italy, Taste of Little India. They would taste of everything everywhere, all the time.
I
and
feel like
almost
they
in every
don't think that
street.
they can complain about that because it's
There's
a
so
city
many
that's
people.
putting it on. as
It's not the
opposed to a
city that's
venue.
putting on. It's the Little Italy putting on. Do West is the Portuguese
I think
community.
everybody thinks
Like,
it's a city. That's why they're
100%.
like, I can't say anything.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a venue,
private
independent
when
party.
it comes to
It's
independent parties, they're like, I'm gonna call the police.
Yeah, it's a bit too rowdy.
You kids having too much fun over there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that. I will look into it. But wait, the city of Toronto has this thing called the night economy. We have a night economy mayor. Okay, and let me find
Night
out
economy.
from
How do I write?
Deputy
in the comments.
Mayor
Who would want for the night
Paul
economy?
Ainsley, who's
Free
from
guys.
Scarborough.
Okay.
Maybe he's not a NIMBY. He likes to party too.
Okay.
Why is the nightmare?
That's right.
And he is out there promoting night economy. You can't have a good night economy if you can't
Play
play
music.
music.
Exactly.
Okay, let me find out. Okay.
I also hate that the club district is no longer on basically one street anymore.
On Adelaide
That's just a
and
selfish
Richmond. I
thing.
don't know
It used to
which
be
what
Peter
happened.
Street.
Peter, yeah.
Peter and Adelaide before used to be
Yeah,
like
I
heavily,
know.
and I feel like they're spreading out because they are saying that nightlife is like dying in terms of clubs, just as a whole, not the city, like just as a whole across
Worldwide.
the world. Do you see?
Really? I don't
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah,
Not in the city of Toronto.
We see it. I've been going to parties for a long
Yeah,
time out
they're
here.
not-
It is not. It's
Drinking
not what it used
numbers
to
Is
be.
it
gone
because
down.
people don't have as much
Bar
money?
sales are
Yeah,
Say
I think affordability is a huge
Okay, if
issue.
they pay less rent, if we build more affordable housing, they pay less
Then we
rent.
can go out.
and
Buy
they
more
don't.
bottles.
And then they have more. Yeah.
More fun. Exactly. Cheaper rent equals more fun.
We gotta bring
Okay.
the mayor out one day. You
100%.
gotta experience what we
You have to
experience.
see it.
Really?
I'll get a booth. We get a little bottle. Got a little. You know what I mean?
I know you like
Red
soca
wine.
and Caribbean music, you know, bring you out to a little
Absolutely.
soca party.
Okay. All right.
for
As
the
long as
bill?
it's
Yeah.
Jamaican rum, that'll be
There you go. Okay. Bring the Ray and she's in.
Will you be in costume for Caravana this year?
Of course.
Let's go.
I've
Tradition.
been jumping up for how many years? Many decades.
Nice.
Yeah.
Period.
Way back when they were going down University Avenue without the barricade. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. They come and then they went
don't
on.
know.
Is there a reason
Lakeshore.
we switched streets?
Well, because some of the people that were big costume are saying that, they're
need
getting
space.
crowded, everyone's coming in. and da, da, da.
Lakeshore is a much wider street.
Much wider street.
Yeah.
We
Wide
used to
leg
do
yellow one.
University, right? It was just great fun, and people just
sorry, that's
oh. And then because they get too close to the truck, and the truck can't move anywhere.
Yeah.
Then everything come to a grinding halt. So then the barricades came
And
in,
they're hot, and you're passing out.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're pelting waste. It's
Yeah.
like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Sweating.
You can't
whole
knock
lot.
a gap like that.
Yeah,
That's
with the
crazy.
drink in your hand, there's too much going on. Overstimulated.
Wait, the Jerk
Feathers
Fest.
on me.
Jerk Fest. Okay, Jerk Fest.
That's
is,
his favorite festival.
that's a-
Yeah.
It's a great festival, right? So
Great
it's
one.
not just the Little Jamaica also has a festival too, right? Yeah, and this year wasn't as. Yeah, I don't know what actually happened. Last year they had a
Affordability.
great one.
People
There you go.
People don't have
People
as
just
much
staying
money.
home.
Gotta get us to get out there and spend our money. You know, gotta bring down the rent a little bit.
Wait, you know, speaking about saving money, your TTC, you might have a car, but if you take public transit, the fares hasn't gone up since I'm the mayor. Okay, 3 years in a row.
Wow.
3 years
Come
in a
on,
row.
talk about
3 years
it.
in a row.
Protecting
and,
us.
Yeah, and you probably don't know, sometime this year, as soon as I get more money, it's happening, it's in the budget. You don't have to buy a pass at the beginning of the month. All you have to do is tap, 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 tap. The
Amazing.
more you tap, the less you
Cheaper.
pay.
Oh,
Once
girl.
you get to
47.
you got it. That's free. And then I want to move it to 40,
Olivia,
which
the
means
girl
that
you
if you go to and work like twice a day, right? One time, then by weekends and the evenings, it's free.
Nice. And I think that'll
Yeah.
encourage a lot more people to get off the street as well.
Yeah.
Because we are very overcrowded in terms of traffic.
Stuffy.
I've never seen it this bad, like ever.
Today alone, it took me 2 hours to get to work.
That's why I was waiting.
We're down to
hours
one
driving.
lane.
Driving,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're down to one lane.
Did
so.
you try TTC? All the
There you go.
TTC.
Have you tried your
Subways.
TTC option,
Yeah,
brother?
Yeah,
I have, yeah.
Now
After
she's
47
talking.
rides,
There was
Look how
issues
much
today
work
as well.
she's put in for
On
us, you
Union,
know?
the train was stopped for 30 minutes in this morning.
Oh, someone went in, the three guys that were trying to cut the thing. They jumped in to line 2. Yeah.
Extra
She showed you.
exclusive.
It was a three criminals. Yeah, so that's why it stopped from Broadview and
Criminals taking the subway?
Yeah, but not
Think
anymore.
they are. John Travolta.
I know. And it doesn't happen very often.
The economy's
It's
really
okay.
bad.
It's okay.
Hey, let's rob this place and take the train to Castle Frank.
Because we can't afford gas.
They stopped it for half an hour, but it was not.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Okay.
But it wasn't because of the snow. We had 1,000 TDC workers overnight cleaning the tracks
Yep.
by hand.
Let
My
me
best
just
friend
say,
is one of them.
By
It's
hand.
a
My best friend, he
miracle
does it
we're even
overnight.
able to walk and
I
drive
know.
right now. The amount of snow
Absolutely.
we got.
I know. It's not everywhere. You
Yeah.
can just drive anywhere.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Call
I'm fine.
311 if you have any issues with snow removal.
The mayor will come out with the
Mayor will
shovel.
come with a flamethrower and just
Personally,
melt all the
okay?
snow on your driveway.
Flamethrower.
Oh,
The
man.
sidewalk and the whole works. Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day, and we were talking about it earlier, like people not knowing about certain resources or just not having the proper information and knowledge about what you do or what is a job of many people in the office. Why doesn't your office work with creators more to relay those messages?
I'm here.
I feel like
You.
creators
Well,
are
you're
like
You're a creator.
yeah, we're doing it right now, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to be an example.
Yeah, I see.
A beacon of light.
I see.
Beacon. I like that. A beacon.
I actually increase. There's something called the Toronto Arts Council.
Yeah.
That support artists, creators of every kind. Maybe it needs to be a separate category: influencer, creators, and
comedians.
and
Podcasters.
comedians,
And
podcasters,
And
absolutely.
podcasters, yeah.
Podcasters.
Of course, very important, you know. Yeah. We're turning back.
He's like, and people from Congo.
Yes,
People who
double
wear
whammies.
glasses.
Yeah. More grand. More grand.
Cool glasses, yeah.
People everywhere we go, though, that's one of the joys of being Canadian, honestly, is like going
People
to other
love
places
us.
but going to other places where people are in the arts and they're like, you guys get grants? You guys get
Wait,
bursaries?
you know how much money I
Talk about
added in
How much?
to the Toronto
Tell 'em.
Arts Council?
Tell them how much.
$10 million over 5 years. Yes. So
Talk about
I'll take a
supporting
mill.
the arts.
every
I'll take 10.
I'll take a mill off your hands. That's heavy.
Yeah.
That sounds
million per
heavy.
year.
I'll redistribute it. I'll take care of it.
more, 2 million extra. And
Amazing.
before I became the mayor, for quite a long time, the Arts Council grant have not caught up with inflation. So so every year they slip lower. So it's now indexed with inflation. You know, if it's
Balance it
2%,
out.
it'll be automatic 2% increase. But on top of it, it's when I decided to run for mayor, first thing, you know what my degree is?
Your degree?
Econ.
I have a degree. No, keep guessing.
Try.
Econ. No, try.
Degree.
What are we talking about right
Sociology.
now?
Sociology, you're saying?
No,
Most
no,
people.
no.
geez,
I'm going to
okay.
say
No,
Over 2.
no.
Finance?
Finance, no.
No finance.
It's obviously. What are we just
Give me
talking
a
about?
hint.
teaching.
I have to know this.
No.
Teachers
No.
college.
I added $2 million more
To the arts.
to the arts.
Do you
You're an
have an
art
art
teacher.
degree?
I have a fine arts degree.
Fine arts,
I draw,
It's fine.
film,
Yeah, fine.
It's just arts.
Yeah, it's not a mix.
It's fine
major
shit.
Not bad art.
artists.
Fine
Okay.
shit.
Fine.
Okay.
The
Degrees
fine
in the
part.
arts.
Come on, there you go.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
How
Fine arts
that
kids, you
old
can be
cat.
the mayor. Okay? Yeah.
I didn't
Don't let
take
your parents
any
tell you
courses
nothing.
in finance or law or politics.
She got this out
Lucky
the
you.
mud.
Yeah, lucky.
Okay?
Yeah.
See?
Creativity
Once
again,
actually works.
there you
know?
go.
John, you didn't stand a chance,
Yeah.
buddy.
Not a shot.
We want to thank you so much for coming. Thank you for taking the time to sit with us. I know this is a very rare. Is this your first podcast?
With you folks, yeah.
Let's go.
Invite me back, we'll play some more.
Before you go, I just want to say, I know it's probably a lot being not only the first Asian Canadian, but also the first woman to be mayor of the city.
Come
since the
on, talk about it.
amalgamation
Yeah.
Of Toronto in 1998. I just want to say, for me as a woman, it is amazing to see a woman in what's typically a men's position wearing the pants.
Talk
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
Cool
And
pants,
I know
too.
that you're probably a huge inspiration for women of the city, especially Canadian women of Asian descent. And I really look up to you. I'm really proud of you, and you're an icon in this city.
Talk about it.
And one day you too can be the mayor.
Hey, there you go.
I don't know. You need to see her.
It's gonna
You need
be
to see her closet.
the streets will be a bit
like
frayed.
You guys
this.
are so
Nah,
negative.
Her closet is
Thank
crazy.
you.
Really?
Mayor
No.
Chow.
And the wig is staying on by thread.
here.
But we got a present here for you.
Really?
From
Yeah.
our friend Izzy from Six Rugs.
What is this?
Yeah.
She decided to make something special for you. She's been
Just
doing
for
this
you.
for some of our esteemed special guests.
Yes.
Wow.
And we had to give you a present on the way out.
Really?
Come
Yeah.
on.
You don't need to.
Show all of our appreciation. Your flowers.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh, Izzy, you've done it again.
Wow.
Wow. That is amazing.
Oh my God,
I'm
this is
jealous. Why did we get
beautiful.
hold on?
Yeah, what?
We didn't get the frame. We didn't get nothing.
This is incredible. Where's mine?
Oh my God.
I want a solo.
Let's go.
Let me. Wow.
Incredible. That's huge too. Wow. Yeah,
Almost as big as she is.
Amazing.
Okay, it's gonna be in my office, so you will.
Let's go.
You need to come over and visit.
Yes.
100%.
Absolutely.
Come
Let us
and
know when.
visit,
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank you so
And
much.
it'd be interesting if, because I was just meeting with our chief communication officer, we should invite some
Creators.
cultural creators, influencer, to come and have a conversation.
think we
What
should.
they think about World Cup. Let's just
Yes.
Yeah.
Figure it
it's a
out.
thing. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Absolutely. You
Then
definitely
we
need a
can-
podcast that covers the entire FIFA World
The
Cup.
entire-
And we volunteer. We volunteer.
Olivia, I think so. Yeah, we should be on site as well. I believe
In the stadium, half field.
every single one of the games, every single game,
Yeah.
every
definitely.
single game. Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
you.
We really
Beautiful.
appreciate you and
Oh,
all that you've done as
beautiful.
mayor. Obviously,
very special.
the kind words by Kayla. And we hope that, when you go for re-election in October, we will be there.
She got my vote.
Oh yeah. I should do this, huh?
You should.
I should run again.
I mean, hey, it's up to you, but I mean, do you feel like your job as mayor and the things that you set out to do for the city, do you feel like your job is done?
Let me think about that.
I don't think it is. I
fact
think
that
you
you
got
think
more
about
in
it
you.
is very
Well,
telling.
you need to tell me what else. Well, we have to fix the noise
The
situation.
noise situation. Then you can leave. Then you can be like, all right, arrivederci.
I think, yeah. Oh, even Italian. Yeah. So think about what you think needs to happen
Absolutely.
in the next 4 years,
Okay.
especially for people that work so hard,
Yes.
did everything right, and still
Feel behind.
you know,
Housing,
feeling a bit
housing,
left
yeah.
behind,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What can the city do? Other than asking you to call 311.
Thank you so much. That is
Thank
Mayor
you.
Olivia Chow, everybody. Amazing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we did that.
Light stuff. You
You guys can't do it, man. You can't do it like us. You can't. Don't even don't even start, man. You can't do it like us. You can't. We were popping it for a while on Patreon. We did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Patreon gang knew about this.
Patreon knew about this,
Yeah,
man.
Patreon gang knew about this. Shout out to Mayor Olivia Chow, man.
Shout
She
out
came
to
here. She
Big
gave it
O.
up. She didn't shy away from anything.
She's free gang too, respectfully, because she did make that comment.
Which one?
Drop it in the comments. You guys heard it.
Which one?
I don't want to bring it up.
Say it.
She said something about like sex is the solution to a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
problems.
yeah, yeah.
She did.
said sex was
Clock
some shit.
it. Somebody clip that up.
She
She's
be
an
in-
art student though, so that makes sense.
You know what I mean? She
Okay.
smoked weed
And
younger
she
when she
said
was
the
younger.
Ray a few times.
I heard
Like, you
OCAD.
bring some Ray. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she said Ray
she
off
did,
the
she
top.
did, she did.
Real bitch.
Says she nams oxtail. She's either really good at politics or
She's from Toronto. It's the
She a
Toronto
real
girl.
one.
She's been here longer than some of you guys been born.
Yeah,
so you know what I
facts.
mean?
But it was
she was
dope
on
to-
CFMT in the 80s.
Come on, man.
Ain't
I don't
even
even
a
know what that
channel
is.
anymore.
Yeah. Fuck.
Neither.
Yeah.
But I heard art student.
That
That's
part.
actually dope. I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know she was an art student
Makes
either.
sense. It makes sense. Though.
Yeah. It's so amazing to have the mayor here. More special guests.
More.
We got them lined up for months, people.
Jeez.
It's going to be a fun time over
I may
here.
or may not be getting suspended, but that's another issue,
Yeah.
another conversation we're gonna talk
Freaky
about. You
youth.
know what I mean? Got to get ahead of it. You know, nigga may be in freaky jail or whatever. I don't know, man. We're just
Freaky jail.
yeah, like,
Palmer's
off the
prison.
cameras. You know, yeah. Nah,
Premeditated freak on? What's going on?
we gonna see.
Huh?
Shut up, my nigga. No, I'm kidding.
Shout out your niggas. Wait, hold on.
no.
Hey,
I was going to say a
yo.
certain person, but we can't say that person's name anymore. So
Yep.
that's all. That's all.
Voldemort? Who?
No, it's
What?
close to. Close to it.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, man.
A lot happened this week.
Yeah, man.
Y'all get snowed in? You live in an apartment. You good?
Yeah.
Bro.
Sorry,
What
guys.
was your house? Did you have to do the shoveling?
Of course, man. My dad shoveled at like 2 p.m. and I'm like, he's not gonna do
2
it again.
p.m.
No.
2 p.m. is like, that's to him. 'Cause
No, he's
60
getting
plus,
ahead of
right?
it. He's trying to get ahead of it.
He's like, yeah, I shoveled, which means I have to go do the rest. 'Cause my sister has a
Absolutely.
pinched nerve somewhere. So yeah, man, I did the whole thing myself.
Wait, you'd let your sister do it?
Sometimes.
That's crazy.
Bitch ass nigga.
It's a blue job, man.
A blue job.
That's how we define
Yeah,
chores in our
yeah.
house. Blue jobs,
That
big
is-
jobs.
that's
a blue job, my
Okay,
nigga.
my bad.
That's smart. Okay.
Anything
What are pink
physically
jobs?
intense,
That's something.
labor intense,
Yeah.
is blue jobs.
What
I
are
feel
pink
like more
jobs?
detail oriented jobs that have nothing to do with physical manual labor or anything disgusting
Okay.
is blue job. Like
yeah.
yeah,
That makes sense.
garbage
Yeah,
blue
garbage, of
job,
course.
compost blue job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cooking is pink.
Cooking's a little pink. It's
Cooking is
a mix.
indigo.
It's like a purple.
It's indigo.
It's like a magenta.
So what's pink?
Magenta.
What's pink?
Pink is
Groceries.
Making
groceries,
yeah.
Making
grocery
sure,
list.
yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
making sure
sense.
that, we
That's
got the
true.
right
Sister does do that.
groceries. Because
Planning what we're gonna need for the dinner party. You know, what you're
reminding
going
you
to.
of things that you got coming up.
Gotta see the doctor because we're your
laundry.
mommy, right? Because we're your
I guess
mommy.
honestly, I would make my sister
Yeah.
do that. I wouldn't make my
'Cause
girl do that though.
We're your
it's-
dad.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, you're a mom. Then we're your fucking dad.
He wasn't
She's
around.
trying to
so.
diss man them because
Yikes.
I didn't hear
girls are
anything.
doing laundry. That's your mom.
That's
I feel like that's a man.
Oh God. Yeah.
What's a pink job to you?
We don't do that in my house. Whatever
yeah,
needs
but
to
what
get
would
done.
you define as a pink job? Like if you had to.
A job where you have to wear pink. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you
We
mean by
explained
pink
what
job?
we meant by that.
I don't know. Like, there's nothing that I don't think that it's necessarily. It has to be for.
Okay,
this
so
person
you
or
would
that
like shovel the
person.
driveway, no problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did that as a kid. I made bear money. Fuck is you talking
Right?
about? Back is
Fuck,
strong.
I made
Fucking,
guala.
I did. You know
gonna
what
leave me
though?
hanging? That's crazy.
I did
made
see kids
guala.
walking around with shovels, and it warmed something
I
in
seen
my
two kids on
heart.
the subway when I was on my way home.
With the shovel.
With the shovel on
Niggas
the
was
subway.
getting to it. It was no too
And I'm
much,
like,
baby. I had to
oh,
make some money.
they're traveling to cities,
Yes.
to little
I
neighborhoods.
like that. Keeping
I'm
the
like,
feeling
that's
alive.
crazy.
How
That's
much were you guys
smart.
charging when you guys were shoveling?
$5 for just your
$5 is crazy,
hold on, for just your steps
Mm.
out to the right. If we're talking about a driveway now, it's 20 and up.
Yeah, I started at 20.
We
regardless.
were
See, you guys are doing it all. You guys
I
got
got
the
robbed,
game all
though.
wrong.
I got robbed.
Wait, what age are you guys doing this at?
11.
Yeah,
Probably
you guys got the
yeah.
game all wrong.
Yeah.
I made that
Actually,
mistake too.
8, 10, yeah.
Came in with a price, boom, boom. Sometimes it
Not
worked,
always.
sometimes it didn't.
Yeah.
What I learned the next year is don't tell them a price.
No. You didn't
Just-
tell them a
just
price.
be like, whatever you can
have.
give. They see a little kid out there, just
Yeah.
Just I got $50 almost every house I went to.
100%.
I swear to God.
100%.
One old lady gave me a bill.
They hated me. What the?
And especially, oh my God, the major key is to be a little kid and do it while the snowstorm is happening.
Yes.
That's
You're
yes.
out there
Crazy, bro.
shoveling at 10, 11 years old.
Yes.
That's actually so crazy because like
Don't
back
tell
then,
them a
bro,
price?
What?
$100
You
is
know
like
how much
1,000 today.
chocolate,
That's actually.
cocoa.
But she was old. She's an old nun.
She didn't know she was blind.
She had no.
So you stole from a blind lady.
We
Yeah.
got
She thought it
bear
was a
shit.
five.
Absolutely.
Piece of
Yeah,
shit.
they gave us hot chocolate. They would, yeah,
Hot
they did
chocolate?
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't take that.
They
It's
would
poison.
warm us up.
Come
Like
out
they were
with
nice.
chocolate.
Yeah, they were really nice. No, and then that's
Yeah.
why we had the last
I
good
wouldn't
childhood.
I wouldn't trust a kid coming to my door. Period.
First of all,
I'm like,
right
am I
now,
being set up?
these
Where's
little
Chris Hansen? What's
YNs.
happening?
I'm not
Little
giving that kid
YNs.
anything. Hot chocolate.
Yeah.
First of all, yeah, people are. You won't even let your kid go. Kids can't walk home from school by
Yeah, I
themselves.
know.
Let's start there. So they're not letting their kids fucking walk around
Can
to
they
shovel.
not? Or are we just more hyper aware
No.
of the dangers? Because
We're
like,
adults, yeah.
realistically, right? The same dangers were prevalent while we were kids going to school. Like,
Yeah, I don't know the
there could
stats on
be-
that, but
there
yeah.
could be. I don't think. Do we think there are more like sex offenders?
No,
Do we
when
think
you
that like
No.
porn and all that stuff has like created more of
That's a
that?
good
or-
point.
I think there's just more people. I think there's just more people. So more people, the higher the rate is
Chances,
of
yeah.
of
Yeah.
something
That's a
bad
good point,
happening.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think that it's. I think it's a very very much a North American thing that kids
Absolutely.
here are so sheltered. Like
Yeah.
I went to pick my nephew up from school and he's like, Auntie, he's running to me. You know, I'm obviously his auntie. He knows why I'm not a strange adult. I'm a safe adult.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you're not on the list. Yeah, you
There's
can't
not much
pick him up.
community
No,
here. Like,
you have to wait for
it's
his
not
mom.
part of the
yeah.
values.
Yeah, that too.
It was such a stark difference for me going to Jamaica and interacting with children there versus here. Bro, there was a kid outside playing. We were leaving our Airbnb in like the hills somewhere. Little kid, no shoes, just having a good Sunday morning, okay? And I was like, hi, kids here, first of all. You say hi to them. They're like, fuck is you,
Yeah.
Why are you even talking to me? They start hiding behind their mother. They look at their parents like, is this safe, right?
Yeah.
That kid, I was like, hi. All of the kids there, first of all, always say hi. They always wave to you. And I'm like, what's your name? And they said their name, but they're so small, voice is so small. So I went down, on their level to be like, what's your name? The kid gave me a freaking hug.
What?
I cried.
I was gonna say, I would cry right there.
Like,
bro.
they're so sweet. They're so cute. But what it is here is that parents they don't have community.
Yeah.
Everybody's dangerous.
Yep.
Everyone's afraid, especially with your first child. You're like fucking helicopter mom to the max there. Like, I saw 3-year-olds walking from like Eglinton and Dufferin to Keelan Eglinton by themselves to go play soccer in the field.
Yeah.
And everybody keeps them safe on the way there. Like, there's just a sense of community here that we have completely lost.
Yeah.
You used to be able to go to the park and it's like, this person's mom is there, that person's mom is there. Go have a blast.
I think there's a few, like, obviously there's more than a few reasons. We're a 24/7 news cycle. We're all just terrified of everything now.
Of course.
Yeah. Fair.
But also
Freak
a lot of
youths.
black boys are going missing. A lot of black kids in general, are
yeah,
going
in
missing. A
North
lot of little
America.
girls are going missing. And I feel like the rate of missing kids is much higher than when I was younger. Like, I don't remember
looked
it
into
being
those, yeah.
so much of a thing that it became news.
Buddy, there
And
was a
were
commercial when we were
segments
kids that
made
said,
specifically for it.
do you know where your kids are?
There was a town hall just like last week, I think, for missing black kids.
Wow.
Christ.
So it's like,
I didn't know it was that bad, bro.
it's crazy. And like at a certain point, I know when you feed into a fear, especially as a community, then it just becomes norm. Like that's
Yeah,
just the
exactly.
norm. You know what I
100%,
mean?
yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't know what's the chicken and the egg. Were kids going super missing first, or were the before the 24/7 news cycle, or was it like we saw the 24/7 news cycle and we just did things just in case, but we didn't need to, and then it just became culture. Like all these kids are gonna be afraid of you. Me, a little kid run up to me, I put my hands up.
Really?
Like they got a disease.
Being a man
bro.
is
I
hard
guess you
too.
actually know
yeah.
you're right, actually.
Can't be a man and love kids anymore like you
But
used to
it's-
back in the day.
it's-
You can't.
You have to worry about
so
optics.
sad.
Optics are big
Yeah.
for us.
Like
man.
I'm the guy that like if I'm in line and there's a parent holding a child and the child's just turned to me,
Making
I'm
faces?
making faces.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
trying-
you, yeah.
Now I'm in fear of doing that, not because of the parent, but because of everybody else around thinking, why is he?
Yeah, that's why I
That's
immediately
not his kid. Why is he? You
I
know,
immediately give the kid the finger.
it's such a weird thing, and I know it's not like this in other places. Like they talk about it in Japan, how these 4-year-olds are walking to school by themselves.
Yeah, it's so normal everywhere
It's so normal
else.
everywhere
it's just
else,
here.
bro.
It's
North
just
America is
here.
it's just a nasty place and
It's
it's
a scary
very
place.
scary.
I know you guys hate when I bring up statistics, but statistically, white men are the largest demographic of sexual abusers towards children and
gotta tell
women.
us.
But you know,
Italy
so
exists.
so it makes sense. So it makes sense that they're missing that sense of community and like safety for kids because and I mean, if you guys look into the history of this country, which I feel like we grew up extremely sheltered to a lot of the things.
It's
that,
PR.
That, yeah, 100%.
PR.
You know, the indigenous children, all of that.
Yep.
But there's a podcast, a really huge podcast, the biggest one, True Canadian Crime, right? The stories are stemming back 50 years, 60 years. We have one of the most prolific serial killers in the world. Like this country is, it's this facade of like safety that I think we're obviously realizing it more. It was never real.
Well,
in
not
some
for,
sense.
not for everybody, at least.
Not for everybody. Not for everybody.
It was for some people. Very
For
real
sure.
for some people.
But like we have a place in Canada called the Highway of Tears. If you don't know what that is, like look that up.
Look it up,
It
man.
is.
Look up anywhere a pipeline went up.
Yeah, man.
Do that.
Man.
That's a trail of tears right there.
Listen, you know?
I saw this story the other day of this well, she's not a little girl. She's 22 now. And she's preparing to go to Mars forever.
I know that's right.
No, she's not. She literally from I think 7 or 6 years old. She started going to space camp and has visited every NASA, all 14
Wasn't this the girl
NASA
who
camps.
went to college at like 14 years old or
She's
13?
very smart. I don't know what age she went to college or any of that,
Sports
but
science. I
I
think she's
know
around
that.
Yeah, like an astronaut.
And I was like, her dad. Because I started thinking, I'm like, is this like a Yao Ming situation? Because it's a white girl, brunette, right? The type of person you'd think that they'd send to Mars to populate first. You know what I mean? Oh. And then when you think of it, her dad brought her to all these places from very, very young. He brought her to all 14 NASA stations to learn and do all the things. And now he's just okay with his daughter just going to space forever because it's for the human race. Nigga, my daughter ain't going to space.
Yeah, that's weird.
My daughter can't even go sleep at her friend's house. Go to space?
Yeah, this is an experiment for sure. You're
What
right.
the fuck we talking
It's
about?
probably safer than going to her friend's house, to be honest.
Oh, yeah,
There's
it's
no
obviously.
imminent
I don't know.
threat
It's
of
obviously
danger.
safe. I don't know what's
Different
up
dangers.
there.
But I think she's prepared, right? She's been going to
She's as
camp.
prepared as she can be.
Yeah, for the unknown.
The fuck? No. Nigga, we don't know what's
How
over
do you
there.
you
prepare
don't
to
think she's
populate?
real?
How do you prepare to populate a
What I'm
planet?
saying, Dolo.
Dolo.
You gotta go with the nigga, bro. You gotta.
Yeah, who's gonna be the first guy?
Who
'Cause
knows? Maybe they have
that's gonna be very
embryos.
controversial. I feel like once we determine who's gonna be up there.
bro.
Good stock, good breed, 6'5", you know?
I think it's gonna be so Matt. So
Big dick. Never brass.
He would do it too. I fit the criteria. I'm actually going there next week.
Vintage Digital One to
I'm going
Mars.
there. See you guys. I'm fucking out of here.
This guy's gonna start wrestling on Mars.
Yeah, I'm fucking done with you guys. You guys have no idea what I'm up to.
Mars is amazing.
You guys don't fucking understand me.
On Mars, we all have universal basic income. All of us.
He's like, what? All of us is two people.
Cut it out.
E-transfer? E-transfer's UBI? Yo, send that in.
Oh my god. Oh,
No, but
you guys are
seriously,
dumb.
like, I think it's gonna be very much a loophole thing. It's gonna be, if you can afford this ticket, then you can go, knowing
yeah,
good and
yeah.
well who can afford the
Exactly.
ticket.
We said it the exact same way too.
Goddamn
Yeah, we got to keep it pure. I mean, fair for everyone.
Fair. I mean, light. I mean,
You get wow.
light. That's crazy. Speaking of light,
Dog.
Kanye to them, man. Your GOAT, man. Your
GOAT,
president.
man. He's seen the light,
Your
man.
reason for living. He's seen the light.
Man, finally, dog. Gemini gang, he came through.
How do we feel about this? So let's set the
Genuinely?
stage.
Okay.
Let's set the stage.
To the stage, please.
Kanye West has issued a letter to the Jewish and Black community
Boo, tomatoes.
to explain for the first time in depth what he's been going through and what has affected his decision making over the past couple of years, and how he's gone about rectifying this. Now, the letter is one version of him rectifying it. Vanity Fair interviewed him after the letter came out.
Okay.
And said, what do you say to people who think that you're just doing this because you have an album coming out?
I think they're smart.
And he said, me personally, every time he says something,
Yeah. An album follows it or something, right? A
something
drop.
to sell
Drop.
follows it.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, if you are dropping something, do you not have to speak? So this is a dilemma that I'm, because it's different than the other times. The other times were just bold statements that were absolutely, he knew, well, I'm not gonna say he knew,
Slavery
that
was
were
a
just
choice.
really wrong and meant to cause and bring attention, right?
Yeah, polarizing. Yeah.
This is very different from the other times that he sold stuff off the back of what he said, right?
Different why?
Different because of the way in which he chose to communicate it. It wasn't a sporadic rant on Twitter.
A stream of consciousness.
A stream of consciousness
Yeah,
would
yeah.
go on for hours. It wasn't a video or a podcast interview with someone we all knowingly hate.
Yeah.
It wasn't a song that he knew was going to get us angry. There's so many different ways that he's gone about offending people to get attention for the rollout, that this was or 180 from that, right? And I really honestly did not want to read the letter. When I first saw it drop, I was like, ugh, here we go. Yeah. We all saw this coming years ago, and he's like, oh, cancel me. And they did. And then we are like, he's going to say sorry. He's going to apologize, blah, blah. This time he apologized, but also explained his mental and what was actually going through. Mm-hmm. He said that he's very manic. He's bipolar, which came from a car accident that we saw through the wire, was a result of. In 2006,
Mania
I believe
and
he
bipolar disorder from a accident.
So they didn't scan his brain when he got the initial accident, and which was a major oversight because even if you look at the through the wire video, he has black eyes. Yeah. Why wouldn't you scan his brain to see if there was any issues?
Yeah,
okay.
So then he had to.
He definitely got neuro done, bro. That's crazy.
He claims that he was misdiagnosed and that he as a result, the frontal lobe injuries that he endured slowly debilitated him more and more over the years, which developed into a bipolar disorder.
You know when
how that goes?
I don't know. I'm just saying what
you can just catch it like the cold.
I'm literally just relaying what he said in the letter, right? He said he wasn't diagnosed until 2023. And he at that point was already manic. And he says, when I'm manic, I basically think I'm more clear than I've ever been, and that I'm more right than I've ever been, and that everybody telling me I'm crazy is literally overreacting, and I must be onto something because everyone thinks that I'm crazy.
Can he say that about when he's manic?
What do you mean?
Like, does he know that's how he acts? When he's manic?
He's in a unique position where he gets to see video. Pictures.
Okay.
So it's great that you said that because he did describe, he's like, I come out of these episodes and I see all the damage that's been done as if it's like a hangover.
Like somebody else
did it.
I remember him saying that.
And so,
like, okay, I understand that.
But he's in a unique position where there's a whole documentary of him being fucking manic, right?
I just think it's, because when he first made that statement about like, I come out of it and I look at like, what the fuck, what have I done? I understand that. But when you're now saying, when I'm in those moments, I know exactly what I'm saying. And it's like, it sounds a little bit more intentional. And I don't want to do that, of course, because mental illness is real.
I don't think he's saying, I know exactly what I'm saying. I think he's saying his thought process.
That's how mania works.
Is that
you think you're right and everyone else is
right
wrong.
And everybody, and everybody else is wrong.
That's why you can get committed against your will, you know?
But we also have to keep in context, he's a celebrity, right? And we just seen what happened with Britney Spears. We just seen what happened with Wendy Williams under conservatorship. Yeah. I can understand that being very scary of a thought when a doctor just comes up to you that you don't know, that your family has called, and they're telling you, oh, I want to 5150 you.
Yeah. But
and you know what just happened to Britney. No, I know that that's how it works. I'm just saying the fears when you see these stories, right?
Okay, from the family you mean, not from him.
No, from him.
Oh, from him, okay.
Because you're Britney Spears.
Yeah.
There was fears of her losing her mind when she shaved her head bald and Kevin Federline was fucking with her. And we saw what happened with that. Over 10 years of no Britney. And then she comes back and we're like, what the fuck happened to her? Nice. Wendy Williams, 2 years almost in a conservatorship, locked in what she called a fancy prison. She couldn't leave her condo. And she's been perfectly fine for a while now. And her son's been saying she's perfectly fine for a while. Just got the conservatorship lifted late last year. So I can understand him seeing that as, oh, they're trying to fuck me up.
Of course.
And then on top of that, a lot of people with these mental health issues describe the drugs as very numbing. Yeah. Right?
Remember those first pictures that came out like 2021-ish maybe when he had like dyed hair, he was sitting on that chair. He looked super different.
So he's also doing drugs?
Pardon me?
He's also doing drugs?
What do you mean?
Whippets, but...
Oh, okay.
Well, he was doing whippets.
He had addiction?
He had addiction problems as well.
Okay.
Opioids.
That'll do it. I'll believe that you got, drug-induced psychosis.
Yeah,
that's,
absolutely.
Not just saying it's bipolar. I mean,
do you know anybody with that in the city?
I'm a nurse. I know lots of people like that.
Have you seen anything with weed?
A lot.
Okay.
I have seen.
Thank you. I want to talk about this.
I've been saying this for years.
I have seen people who are between those vulnerable ages. And if you don't know, the vulnerable ages is around 14 to 25 when your brain is developing and changing. I know don't smoke, whatever. Cool. I smoked, I was fine. Right. you are the people who get weed-induced psychosis. Sometimes it happens the very first time they smoke.
Yeah.
I have seen that plenty a time. I worked in the shelter system, and there was a lot of weed-induced psychosis on their chart.
Was there, and I don't know if you know the data on this, but was there a lot of that before legalization?
Yeah, a lot of these people were older.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but did they get it pre-legalization or like?
Yeah, they're like
I
in
can
their
say
they're in their
anecdotal
50s.
evidence. Yeah, like definitely family friends or like people that I've known. I remember seeing these things growing up. People say, "Oh, he's lost his mind," and even as a kid, I'm like, "That's not true. Something's up."
Yeah,
and like it happened back to back. And then of course, like I started watching more documentaries and stuff about just weed and how it affects your psyche.
There's no
and stuff.
such thing as
Because
like
it's
just lost your mind. This is a stupid
exactly.
term.
Yeah,
When I was a
Dumb.
kid taking this information, I'm
Yeah.
like, this is not right. And so like after doing my mini research and stuff like that, I'm like, oh shit, this is what it is. It's psychosis.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, this has been happening for a while. And
I've
it's
seen
definitely
it.
gone up, of course, like you said, because of
Yeah.
legalization, right? Because they are promoting it. Hey, it's legal. It's weed.
Is it
it's
just because
chill.
it's more accessible? Sorry,
Yeah,
and not necessarily
'cause,
because
like-
it's that weed. Because I
and
know
the weed's
for
stronger
me-
as well, and all these things. Like it's not what it was in the '60s. You're not smoking some chill shit. So when kids are taking this, like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's like you're fucked, man.
Is it normal for psychosis to have related speech between different people? And when I say related speech,
yeah.
there's 3 people now in the past couple of years that I've seen personally that I knew and have been smoking for a while. That all of a sudden are saying their weed psychosis is people
Exactly
are following
the
me.
same.
It's
Yeah.
exact same.
Yeah.
People are following me. People are hacking my mind, and the number one thing I hear: direct energy weapons. They keep bringing. It makes my skin crawl. Honestly, talking about it. Because it's like people that were so normal,
There's a
and smokers like been smoking.
Yep, it could happen at any point. I think the most important thing to factor in is that it's generally it's people who already have like an underlying
predisposed to it.
condition,
Condition, right?
of mental health, and not like you can't be a completely happy, completely normal person
With no
and-
history.
right? Like, sure, it can happen in that case too, but I feel like you are vulnerable,
You're
whether
predisposed
you're
to it,
having not necessarily. There are some mental health conditions that do get passed down and are
Ask your
hereditary.
grandma, nigga.
Yeah.
Where's your grandma at, nigga?
Where your grandma?
Why your grandma got anxiety?
Why is she in the corner, gang?
84.
Yeah,
Grandma's in
and
the
then
corner.
this is the thing too.
There's
is
nobody
like,
there, man.
That's the thing is that there was not a lot of words to describe what these things were
Yeah.
back in the day.
Crazy.
I miss that.
Autism was.
Different.
Good times, man.
Just
I
like
miss when there
pencils.
weren't words.
Yeah, like your grandparents have a special, dishes that they keep in a cabinet that you can't touch.
Oh, that's just called being Jamaican.
Right.
Is it though?
Right.
Look into
Yeah.
it. Is it
Yeah.
though?
If you
touch
go
my
a little
shit.
deeper in that, okay.
taste it.
Yeah, a little sprinkle of the tis.
Yeah, the tis,
the
a
little
tism.
tis.
Because they dust it.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I think the problem is that when those people who are, you're saying that they have the same speak, so it gives you, yes, some mania, and mania comes with paranoia, etc. But then they start looking and feeding their paranoia by looking online, and a lot of those things now get
Conspiracy.
implanted. Right, a ton of conspiracies.
They go to QAnon.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a ton of conspiracies right now as you sit, and it's cute and it's funny and it's cool. If you lose your mind, one of those will come to the front.
Real.
Yeah.
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 You don't know, man.
Yeah.
Damn, which one of mine will come to the front? Huh? Which one of my conspiracies will come to the front? I'm trying to what's your favorite conspiracy?
My favorite I can't say. I don't want to
Nigga, say the damn conspiracy.
It's like Israel did the 9/11
Okay, don't say
bombings.
that.
Yeah,
Why would you say that on here?
I'm sorry. Damn
Why would
it.
you say that on here?
Well,
We're fucked, man.
We're done. This is our last
Dun, dun,
episode.
dun,
Of all episodes, too. Of all episodes, to
Of all
say that.
episodes, ended with a bang.
I'm so
Jesus.
sorry. I'm sorry. That's my favorite one, though. That's my favorite
That's
one.
your favorite. Okay.
Yeah, I like to believe that.
My
Makes sense.
favorite. What's
If
my
it's-
favorite? Favorite conspiracy?
Favorite one is tough, man.
5G towers?
No.
I retired.
That's
man.
my favorite for the funnies.
Oh, chemtrails.
5G towers is my favorite for the funnies.
Bro, Illuminati used to be my favorite.
Yeah, it used
That
to
used to
be.
be- that's the
but
OG.
now I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's it.
Harp is my favorite.
Harp.
Yes, the weather machine.
Oh, yeah. Turn that shit. Jamaican people are saying that's what caused Melissa?
Of course.
Yeah.
Because
Is that the same thing?
the fact that it only hit a certain part of the island, everyone's like, like I was like, that's
blame
just
the white man.
That's just wind. Wind doesn't decide.
Can't blame it
no,
on
I'm
the
gonna
place
take
they
the
all
whole
wanna go."
country. Like, Yeah, no. Wildness. We do something here every single week. We really don't miss a week, man. It's insane how consistent we are. It's our good youth of the week.
Come on, man.
What's our good youth?
Amazing you.
What's our blood clot good youth?
Made his mom proud. Yeah.
He dropped it a couple times.
This week's good youth of the week is none other than the Jingle Lady, man. I don't know if y'all know the Jingle Lady.
I don't.
Romeo Show on TikTok. You guys might remember her from giving Drake an idea for What Did I Miss video, and he posted her in a story because he was like doing a contest or something like that. And she won the contest for the video idea. Remember when he put out on Kai's thing? Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
need a
remember.
music
Wow.
video idea, blah, blah. This girl made a music video idea, and he chose her as the winner.
Okay.
And sent her the money.
I've never seen this young lady.
She
in my life.
is hilarious. She's super funny. Go check out her TikTok. She's so funny.
What's her name?
Romeo Show.
Romeo Chow.
She made a jingle on TikTok for Dr. Pepper. She's like, hey, Dr. Pepper, I got an idea for a jingle. And she, Dr. Pepper, baby, ooh, ooh, good. Dr. Pepper was in the comments like, we'll take it.
Yep.
$2 million
Oh my God.
commercial with her singing in the commercial for the Dr. Pepper
What am I
jingle.
doing with my life, man? What the fuck am I doing?
Hold on to your
You
hats.
gotta think big,
Okay.
bitch.
She went back onto TikTok and said, hey, Hyundai, I got a jingle for you. Hyundai, baby. I'm playing. Imagine.
You're fucking. I love this girl, bro. Everybody, the same thing.
Imagine.
Down and I'm feeling okay. Have a good day with Hyundai.
I know that's right. Okay.
She always does a ding at the end. And Hyundai's in the comments like, let's
Yeah.
keep this good luck train running.
Oh my God.
So it looks like she's
my
about to
God.
get another $2 million bag, man.
Oh my God.
Is that hate? Maybe. But also, I'm afraid because like 2 million publicly, and
They'll
now
take
this.
her out.
They're gonna take
2
her
million
out.
publicly. What does that mean?
Hire
at
some
her.
security shoddy.
Yo, these are
Dude
forced
coming to
security
get
stuff.
you.
All right, we'll see.
That's crazy.
We'll see.
Yo,
Oh my God. But yeah, she is our good youth of the week.
What a
Shout out
what
to
a
her.
good youth.
Unbelievable,
Yeah, man. Get into
Cole.
the bag.
Cole dropped
Talk
a
about getting
mixtape
to the
while
bag.
we were talking to Olivia Chow.
Okay.
Jeez.
How many tracks?
It's 5 tracks. Kev threw the mixtape inside the group chat for us. We're not gonna
Amazing.
play the
Good
mixtape.
youth.
No point. But 5 songs. It's a DJ Clue tape. Hold on.
Jeez.
And I think a lot of the J. Cole conspiracy theorists are gonna be very happy. They did guess it was gonna drop on his birthday.
What's
And
his birthday today?
Yeah, it's his birthday tomorrow, I believe.
Okay.
Gonna be
5 songs with DJ Clue, nostalgic. I haven't heard a Clue tape, especially now with a major artist in a goddamn long time.
Yeah.
Jada Kiss actually told us this was happening on Joe and Jada
You did
about a
say
week
this.
or two ago.
You did say this.
And he said that he went on a bunch of Locks beats as well.
Okay.
So I'm excited to hear this afterwards. The
another
line
level.
that's obviously going crazy right now online, he dropped bars about his apology to Kendrick.
Jeez.
And new freestyle, he said, I used to be top. See, the apology dropped me way out of the top 3. Jesus. First of all, my God. Like, his ability to find pockets it's unmatched. It's unmatched. Drake don't do
Come
this.
on,
Kendrick
Duke,
don't do
let's hear
this.
the hate, Duke.
Drake does that.
Drake does not do
Man.
this. He
Come on.
he switches
Yes, he does.
pockets, but not like this.
Okay,
brother.
not like that. Sure,
This
but
is-
Drake
I
does
used
it.
to be
This is-
top. See, the apology dropped me way out of the top 3. Come on, man.
He feels like more of a
That's
poet.
more boom bap.
I used to
Drake
be top.
doesn't do that.
See, the
Cut it out.
apology dropped me way out of the top 3. No
Poet.
problem.
I don't
I'm
care for
probably
spoken
my
word.
best when they doubt me. The top ain't really what I thought it would be. So I jumped off and landed back at the bottom and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded as much. Just to climb past them again and tell them all to keep up.
That's what I'm talking
Tell
about.
them all to keep up.
Yes, I'm saying. See what I mean? Top, bottom, top, bottom. I mean, think about it for real.
Ooh, I didn't even do the
Sick
deeper darker.
Mad
He
Sick
did.
bitch. He said, I heard what you said and I ain't like that.
He did, bro.
You think it's
Mal's
an
gonna be
actual
mad.
shot at Mount Mall?
Hell yeah.
I don't think that that's a
Hell
pun on
yeah.
Mall.
Come
Maul
on.
was the biggest
I
person
think he would have
saying-
done that way better. That's not what just to climb past him and tell them all to keep up.
Maul-
Tell
It's a
them all
It's
to
a-
keep
it's a-
up.
yeah.
Maul been keeped up.
Never, nigga.
Never.
Never.
Love you,
No,
Maul.
I think it's a little
Maul
pow
literally
pow.
predicted this.
Yeah, but he's been hating on Cole specifically for a very long
And
time.
rightfully so.
I don't.
I want to get your thoughts on that. So do you not want to hear Cole talking about this
I don't want to.
apology?
I do want to hear him talk about the apology.
Okay.
I don't want to hear him beat up his chest like he's the man. Because you're
It
not.
depends how
So
he
you gotta
does
be
it.
polite with it.
You gotta be politely like. Get your shit off. I'm not gonna tell you get your shit off,
saying
but
lower
you
your
can't
voice.
say shit like you can't say things like nobody can face you type vibe.
Yeah.
But what
because
he
they
just
did
said-
face you and you left.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that
He said
anymore.
BRB. He's back
You
now.
guys
I
say you're the
understand
best.
why he backed out. Like, are we still doing this?
No, we understand.
Yeah.
We understand, but you
Understand.
still backed out. I can
Yeah,
understand why
but
you. I can understand why you leave a game
rationality-
seven.
Ain't no rationality in the
No,
fight.
yes, there is. If a big nigga's coming towards you, you're gonna back out too.
Shoot that nigga, bro.
So wait, no, but I love what you just said.
Yeah.
A big nigga.
Yes.
So then him bowing out literally admitted that they're bigger niggas than you, and you afraid.
not necessarily if
This
you're
nigga's
getting
scared.
if you're getting
on,
jumped,
man.
if you're about to fight somebody, fucking jump. If you're about to fight somebody, and I'm your man, I'm with you. We're rocking this nigga.
Yeah.
But I see that you got it. I don't need to jump in.
No.
This is between you
No,
guys.
no.
That's
True.
not even. That's a nasty recount of
Nope,
what happened.
That's not what
even
happened
close.
because
That's not close.
if
No,
we are
come
going to
on.
recount what happened,
It wasn't that.
J. Cole slapped Kendrick in the back
Yeah, and made some noise too. It's like, It wasn't just
on a song. Mind you, on a song Kendrick was supposed to be on.
That's what I'm saying.
A song. We have to have context
Yes.
here. Kendrick's supposed to be on the song. Him and Drake hit up Kendrick. Kendrick said, "Nah, I'm cool."
At that point,
Yeah.
No, but why is me saying nah a diss? That's not a diss.
but you said you're good.
No, he said he's good, but then don't go on the same song and say you're the man in the big three
Exactly.
when you knew I was supposed to be on this song.
Okay,
do
but
that.
hold on. Why
I
did
think
he say
J. Cole's
no?
just a nice guy.
Pardon me?
Why did
I
he
think
say
he's
no?
a nice guy.
Why did he say no?
Why did he pass the song? Why did he pass on it?
Why did he pass it? Because him and Drake have a problem.
Okay, so what does that have to do with him then?
Yeah.
He's gonna be on the song with Drake.
No.
No, he's not gonna be on the song with Drake.
Yeah, but like, no.
J. Cole asked,
You
reached
passed.
out.
You
J. Cole
passed.
reached out. Kendrick said, no, that nigga knows we still got problems. J. Cole then goes on the song and disses Kendrick. It looks like you're picking a side.
Hundo.
You can't do that.
can't.
On a song you just invited him, you can't do that.
Optics
If it was
play
a
a
different
part.
song,
Exactly.
cool.
Literally, yeah.
Literally, like you can't do that. And then when you get your chin checked, you pop out like, okay, let's do this. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
All that, blah.
Exactly.
He said all this stuff like, and
Guys, I think
over
he's
his
a nice
career,
guy. I just don't
he's
think he
been
wanted
like-
to do that, babe.
Did it
Over
though.
his career, he said
Did
bare
it.
times, I dare a nigga to try me.
Yeah.
I don't think he was
I
talking
fucking
about
dare a
them.
nigga. It doesn't
Oh
matter.
my god, that's
Those are my
nasty.
friends.
Time out. We can't do that.
I don't want to fight.
I'll fight anybody. Not him,
Let's
though.
not fight.
No.
It's nasty
I
work.
will-
It's nasty. It's
Nasty.
nasty work. It's nasty work. It doesn't matter. It matter how you slice it.
You can't.
It's nasty work. And I'm not. At the same time, I just want to reiterate. I think he did the smart thing. It's still nasty work.
I don't know, like,
could
there
leave
was
the
no
game
other
7.
option.
LeBron
Like-
could leave game 7 of the finals because his wife's giving birth and lose.
Yeah.
And people are still gonna go, you lost that game 7 though.
Yeah, but nigga,
It doesn't matter what it's for.
Okay, I understand.
It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, history books are not going to say LeBron left for this. No, it's LeBron -6 or whatever the fuck his loss total is.
They would add that he left because of this.
The LeBron sexuals would, but nobody else, and not the history books,
Yeah.
is just going to have his record there, and that's it. Same thing with J. Cole. At the end of the day, people aren't going to care if he apologized. And niggas, way later on down the road, to be like, he apologized. They're not even going to know the full context
yeah.
of
I don't
care.
know. I
Cole
just
said
don't. I
sorry?
just don't look. I don't look at it that way at all. I don't look at it that way. And like
You guys are looking at it with sense. That's the thing.
That's the thing. You know,
Rap doesn't
Yeah.
make sense though.
It is
Yeah,
that
It's
thing.
a,
right.
it's a
It's a fight.
competitive.
This is dead.
Rap is a
fight.
competitive sport that's subjective. That doesn't make
100
sense.
yeah,
you
at
see what I'm
all.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Inherently,
Oh,
it
you
doesn't
can
make
say
sense.
that. Oh no, you can't. Oh, to battle, you can't. No, you can't.
Facts.
Come on.
I can call you a pedophile, but I can't imitate the dead. God forbid.
Whoa. Now you've crossed the
God
line.
forbid.
Now you've crossed the line.
So yeah, no, I'm on ball side with that. Where it's like he can't be bravado. I don't mind him still
But this
getting his
doesn't
shit
sound
off.
like bravado to you a little bit?
A little bit. Yeah.
It does.
A little bit.
But I don't think, but I think the way he's doing it is like, okay, you guys put me down, whatever you said on the show. Okay, watch me do it again. Watch me come back.
No, but that's what I like.
I don't,
No, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I didn't complain
am.
about this bar. I'm not mad at it because he's giving the perspective that I am no longer at the top. He's accepted
yeah, I fell off.
that he's fell off.
The fall off.
He's accepted it. He's fallen off, and
Dumb.
he's like, I'm gonna work for it again.
But this is, do you see how stupid all of this is?
I like that.
The man
Not mad
dropped
at
the
it.
mixtape or whatever, and the website crashed. Fell from where?
Well,
Fell off from what?
We're not gonna play with J. Cole's name. This is a man that
Exactly.
went
This is
platinum, no
dumb.
features
You
for
can
like
fucking
3
rap, bro.
albums, bro.
This is stupid.
He's one of the
dick
greatest
swinging
rappers
shit.
of all time. We're not gonna play with his top, but at the same time, brother.
Not gonna play with his top.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm the freakster. All right.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. That was my bad.
Right here.
I'm
This is
so
insane.
sorry. That was my bad.
I'm telling you, whore.
Yikes.
The Junos dropped
Yeah, man.
their a nominee list.
I take a look at that. What'd you think?
What I think?
Let's hear it.
I saw the R&B category.
Let's hear it.
Can we find the categories for me? I can't find them.
Yeah, I'm just
Daniel
now.
Caesar, I know, is in the R&B category. Jesse Reyes is in there.
Go, Jesse.
But the thing is, Daniel Caesar were not nominated for best album, which I wish he was. It was for best artist.
Didn't hear it.
What was nominated for best album?
Let me find
was
that right
good?
now.
I
Yeah,
heard it.
I want to find the nominees because see the full list. Okay,
And
here
then
we go.
what?
I think
is-
Jesse should win best.
First
R&B.
of all, she had waves, tidal waves, motion.
The R&B album is unbelievably good.
I didn't even hear Daniel Caesar's album. Did anyone
What?
hear
You
it?
need to.
Yeah,
Was it
it's
good?
incredible.
Son of.
I don't know, I'm not a
something,
fan,
S
really.
word, whatever.
It's incredible.
Really, really.
An
good.
S word. Okay.
Son of Sam?
Son of
Sam.
Spurgey.
There you go. Spurs. Yeah, whatever.
Son of Spurge?
SOS. It's very, very tough, man.
Here are all the Juno 2020. Okay, people in Canada cannot view this. Love that.
That is really
That's not
interesting.
Love
I'm
that.
scrolling right now.
People in Canada cannot view the CBC list. We should have talked to her about
Canadian
that too.
Juno Awards.
That's not her. That's
Provincial.
That's federal.
Federal.
Yeah, it's federal. That's
Mm-hmm.
a Canada thing.
There you go. Know the difference, guys, between low. No one
You
heard
guys
that.
did
We're
not
just
hear
laughing.
James.
That's what I wanted to ask her. Like, what are some things that like people blame you for, and you're like, that's not
I don't
me,
even
baby.
do that.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. That's not in my jurisdiction.
Found it.
I don't think
JunoAwards.ca
traditional R&B
nominees.
/ soul recording of the year.
Traditional
Versus
R&B
the
and
song,
soul
though.
should not be in the same. Well, I guess it's Canada. It's limited.
But Daniel Caesar's in here. Have a baby with me. Is there.
Have a baby with me.
Okay,
Jesse
wait. I
Reyes
do know.
Goliath is in there too.
Okay, so I have heard
Have
something
a
from that one.
baby with
Fiona,
me.
Savannah Ray. Okay.
Been singing that to that
Hey,
man.
Savannah Ray's nominated. Let's go.
Tanika Charles as well.
Friend of the show.
Fire.
Yeah, I really loved Jesse's album
Yeah.
this year. I'm very
Yeah.
biased. I've rinsed
rinsed
that
it.
fucking album, man. I think it's her best. And like that's tough to say because she's put out some
Such
crazy
good stuff.
bodies of work. That last one before this was woo.
Just in the house screaming, crying over problems I've never had.
We gotta get
Never.
Jessie back on the show, man. We gotta get her back on the show. But
Yes,
yeah,
please.
Juno should be great. I know I'm gonna be on that nominee list next year.
Jeez.
I'm calling
Drop
it
a
from
bomb.
right now, man. I'm calling it from right
Period.
now. man.
Yeah. If you say it on the podcast, it has to come true.
100%.
That's just
Yeah,
like how it works.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of Daniel Caesar,
Oh
Daniel.
no.
Daniel, what has Daniel done?
this is my first criticism of Daniel of all time, man.
Yeah, he's on Breakfast Club.
He's gotta stop doing interviews.
Put the mic down, brother.
Gotta stop doing.
Put the mic down, brother.
He's young.
How old do you have to be until you stop being young?
Yeah, no, he went on Breakfast Club, and he had some
Put his foot in his
very
mouth.
curious moments.
Yeah, a few of them.
He said that all monogamous people he knows are white, and questions if the nuclear family structure is natural.
When I tell you I was watching this, shit like,
Brother.
I'm like, bro, you are on a somewhat of an apology tour
God.
Shut the fuck up.
for defending a white woman you never should have defended. And now you are saying that only white people get married, while Charlemagne, a married man, is sitting right beside you. Envy, a married black man, sitting across from you.
both of which cheated, which doesn't make the greatest argument, but I get it.
I mean, are we saying white people don't cheat? Like, this is
That's what he's saying, yeah.
that's crazy.
It's literally what he's saying, which is nuts. It is sad, man, when you have like a person as talented as him say these kind of
Shut
things.
the fuck up.
Like I was kind of joking when I said the young thing, but it is that. Like a lot of times he sounds like a person who did acid maybe did 1 or 2 years of university and then read like a couple philosophy books. And the guys, it's all a system. Like, you guys don't get it. You're following the route.
I also feel like these got to stem from conversations he's already had, right?
These are not your friends.
Which means that
though.
whoever had the conversation with him did not give him enough pushback.
Yeah.
And that led me to thinking about the moment when he was on live with defending Juno.
that moment. Oh,
he was with
canceled me,
friends
right?
as well.
Yeah.
And nobody stopped him.
Were they white?
No. But like, this is my thing. It's like,
You need good friends around you, man.
It's not necessarily that he's not allowed to have an opinion. It's that he's a person with a platform and somewhat of a responsibility. And at the same time, he has the temperament of a stand-up comedian. I don't know if it's because he hangs around Dave Chappelle a lot and he loves comedians and comedy. But he has the temperament of a comedian where he thinks he can get the takes off and they won't be like
buddy
held against him as a person.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, I
And
think
it's like,
it's funny you say that.
There's
Rory
no
does
jokes
that.
in it.
Rory does that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And I don't know. I think it'd be
Rory's
different if
hilarious.
it was better developed though.
Rory, I love you.
It depends.
I don't.
He's been shooting like 20% for the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
And like,
Whining.
I don't know. I
It's
find that
been
funny though.
really,
When he
like,
eats
actually
shit, I think
painful.
it's so
and
funny.
that laugh too. Like Rory's a great podcaster, but I just
he has so many moments of
Close,
genius
so
when he
close.
has the funnies.
Yeah.
And then he'll say something 10 minutes later, you're like, Rory, please.
on,
This is
bro.
not like
And then
knowing
followed up with
time and place. Yeah. You know what I hate about New York podcasts in general? This is all of them, especially the men
Very
podcasts.
local. Okay.
They're about to say they're about to debate something you just said. So you say something to me and I'm like, nah, dude. And they stop for no reason at all. No, dude.
They're loading up the lies. That's what they're doing.
the ish.
Come on.
The ish.
Bro,
side.
Ish does it. Rory, I can go down the list.
It's like,
They do this thing where they're about to say something and they act like, I don't want to say it.
Like, how
And
do
then
you
they
not
say
know
it
this
anyway.
is prolific?
Ish
It's
does
not.
it, swings his feet a little bit. Yeah,
And then somebody else got to go, no, say it. And then they go, all right, man. So you were going to say
And
it
then
all the whole time.
biggest
Dramatic pause.
bullshit
It's a
comes
dramatic
out
pause.
And then
after
the
that.
biggest bullshit.
Like, you didn't even say
Unresearched.
nothing for real.
No
We just gave
backing
you the
at
floor
all.
for you to
Just
eat
vibes.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Daniel Caesar, I want him to, he is the type of artist that can pull off the mysterious, I don't
Just
speak
shut
to
the
the,
fuck
to the
up.
press type shit.
100%,
He was that for a long time. So I don't know where it changed, where they're like, let's get the personality out there. Like, he's not making pop music.
You
We
know,
don't need that.
Beyonce
great
could be
music.
like the dorkiest person ever, and we wouldn't know because she shuts the fuck up. She keeps her mouth closed. You don't know. You just imagine.
She might love Trump. She might love that nigga. She might think Trump's hilarious. Y'all
from
wouldn't
Texas.
know.
mouth.
She's from Texas, right?
She's from Texas. She got pictures with Trump. She
got
chilling with
guns.
Ivanka at dinner and stuff. Hey,
She
man.
got guns, man.
You never know. All I'm saying is that
She like horses.
when it comes to an artist like Daniel,
Sick bitch.
I really don't think the interviews serve him. Like me, I can't think of a person that would be more inclined to listen to his music just because of the interviews. See what I'm saying?
I mean, right wingers for sure. No.
But
Isn't
even
that-
that,
but isn't-
because
He
look
ain't
at
that
that.
bad.
If they go listen to his music, they're gonna be
like
like,
this fella.
yeah. I guess you're right.
then there's no right wing rhetoric in his music. You know what I mean? Other than God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good
So
point,
it's
good
like-
point.
Isn't that the point? That's the point of the interview, right? You're supposed to pull more people in. I don't think if you don't have a personality like Cardi B or someone that's gonna be like, oh my God, I really like this girl, she's so funny, then maybe you shouldn't say anything because there's tons of artists who are very popular, doing very well, and I never hear these niggas say nothing.
I'm not putting you out there as my artist to do interviews if your view on life is impending doom.
That's true too.
I mean,
It's like-
yeah, but they're
We
also
use music to
with very little
escape
to
and,
no
like,
optimism.
yeah.
yeah.
Like that's an interview that's never gonna go well
Yeah.
because you're gonna say things that are gonna upset people because it's not optimistic. Right? You think you're being realistic, and
Yeah.
nobody wants to hear that shit.
That realism.
Be real, man.
Nobody wants to hear that shit. So I hope he just focuses on the music and stops this interview stuff because it just never turns out well. And I know he means well. He's not trying to ruffle feathers or whatever. He's sharing his experiences and his perspective. But you got to know when you're speaking from.
But these
a
are not your
very-
friends. You don't just get to go on a syndicated show and flush out your ideas that you have.
Mind you, voluntarily.
Like, dude,
That being said, we would love to have Daniel Caesar on here. You know what I mean? So,
come on down.
We would.
This is the perfect place to get the
100%.
bullshit off.
I'm probably one of his biggest fans, man. But like, I would love it if he stops doing the interviews, bro.
Yeah.
I can't keep defending you, my nigga. I can't keep doing it,
tough,
man.
It's getting tough.
Speaking of tough, Kai Cenat, man.
What's going on with Kai?
Man. Kai Cenat.
What happened to Kai?
So more information has been revealed. Gigi, I guess, decided she's had enough of the internet running with narratives and putting out their own stories. So she decides to set the record straight, quote unquote.
Oh, that never goes the way you plan, sis.
Especially not when you're
Did it
lying.
go bad? Well, then there's that.
Women do be doing that.
I don't know who's lying. At this point, I really don't know
I feel like you're trying to
because
trigger me, dude.
the battle is basically between her. Gigi is Kai Cenat's ex-girlfriend. There's a beef going on between her and Kai's personal assistant.
Is it a woman or a
Yes.
man?
Yeah.
Ooh,
It is a woman that she is convinced is in love with Kai and wants
got
her to
claws.
himself, right?
okay.
That assistant is the one that brought him some of the information about her allegedly cheating on him. The rumors at first were that it was NBA YoungBoy. Then Gigi made this video calling her a dumb bitch. All the types of bitches.
Whoa.
Yeah, she held nothing back. She was going
That's a
in.
mistake.
Clearly, I don't know how long y'all been together, cause I don't get in her personal business the way she gets in mine. But baby boy, if you knew better, you would do better. I want to be with him so bad. One time, me and him got into it, and yo, this is not funny. This is not.
So why you laughing?
One time, me and him got into it. In the heat of the moment, two people be like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And then we come right back together. So we get into it one time. She texts him like, we're going to get through this like we always do. Anybody that really loves you is going to... But yeah, she was texting him like, oh, we're going to get through this like we always do. If somebody loved you, they would da-da-da-da-da-da. I didn't know being an emotional support animal was a goddamn requirement on your job
My
application.
God. Oh my God.
She called a black woman an animal? That's
Whoa.
crazy.
An emotional
That's
support
Gigi.
woman. That is Gigi.
Emotional support animal.
Animal. Wow.
Bumbleclad, the girl grease up your mouth and say some things.
She said a lot more than that. But yeah, she went in on her, and the assistant then dropped a video. A video of a call recording of Gigi telling, I don't know who the guy is, but telling him
Sister.
and making him practice the story to tell. Now, I don't know what the story was or what it was in relation to. I don't know if it was directly related to this incident or if she's just trying to show her character. More so like, she's a liar. Like, this is what she does.
Yeah.
Either way, it looks fucking horrible for her.
Yeah.
Kai, rightfully and smartly so, not saying a word.
Yeah,
He's out in Paris.
I'm focused on my
he's
clothes,
dancing.
fam. Yeah.
He's doing all the things, and I've been hating seeing how people have been talking about him over the past couple weeks. I feel so bad for him because, like, yo, how can you do anything right?
The man's literally saying he's having a mental health crisis and people feel like it's a great time for them to go drag him.
100%.
Well, you dragged Kanye earlier.
Yeah, because he's doing the same thing. Patterns.
Potting.
Patterns.
Yeah, no, Kai's never done this and had a pattern of hurting people as a result.
We
you know what I
actually
mean?
can feel sorry for him, unlike Kanye.
Yeah, and Kai, with the whole, like, do you guys think that it's performative what he's doing?
No, not at
Reading
all.
and doing all the
He's
things.
a kid,
Yes, I
man.
think
Like,
it
what were
is.
you doing at 20-something?
I think it is, but I think he doesn't know any better, right? He grew up in, literally, he had cameras in his face the entire, how long? For fucking years, right? So it's like
How
all he
long?
really...
How
He's
long,
been
actually?
doing YouTube for a while
yeah, he
before he
was a little
started
kid. Yeah,
Twitch.
even, like,
he was like
Facebook and
16
shit.
probably.
Was he popular?
No.
Okay, so
I don't think
But
it's
still,
I don't
I
think
think-
it's performative at all. I think
Me
I think Kai has always been very cognizant of his platform and has always knowingly pushed out things that were positive or things that could help his
Indeed.
community. and it's not a new thing. There's just the major thing. If this was a new thing, then I'd be like, he trying to sell some clothes. And I'd be like, that's bullshit. But this is something he's been doing in other ways in terms of like telling people to get out of their shell, telling people to chase their dreams. He's not one of those streamers that are, and you've seen him do it with his friend group. I think that's the major thing. You've seen him buy a house for his boys and say, you guys are talented. You need to focus. And he's the one that's constantly telling his boys,
Leveling
you guys
them up.
need to focus. We can lock in. We can do this. And you're seeing as a result, he's far surpassing everybody else and you can see it. Duke doesn't want to stream all the time. He'll take weeks off. Chris will take weeks. Like they all take their time doing the things while Kai is constantly trying to encourage them and almost drag them with him in a lot of instances.
That's amazing.
And then when it comes to this, he had this mental health issue, whatever happened, the depression. For him to even recognize that, fucking kudos. I don't know if it was his team, his friends, or who pointed out
This
to
is
him.
what I'm getting at, right? Like I think it can be true, but it can also be like a bit of a performance because like I have to make sure that people know this is what I'm going on or what's going on with me. You know what I mean? Whether it's like the depression
But he didn't
stuff,
have to. He didn't
but
for a
did
long
it-
time.
But he did it anyway. What long time? Like 30 days or like a few weeks he was away from the internet? Like,
No,
he
it
came
wasn't
back-
a few weeks. It was a couple months.
I don't know about a couple months. Can we
It
look
was
it
like
up exactly?
2 or 3 months, no?
No way it was 3 months. I think it's maybe like a month or two.
What was the last time
I'll
we
give you
what was the
2
last
months,
time we
sure.
saw him?
But why do we know this now?
No, but I'm saying what was the last time we saw him?
Probably like the marathon thing you did, no?
Mafia-thon.
Yeah.
When
Which
was
when
when?
was Mafia-thon? Can somebody look that up?
November,
November? Was it November?
wasn't it?
I thought it was October. But regardless,
Yeah, no,
you're saying why are we seeing this now? What do you mean?
Like he's still very public about oh, I'm going through this now. I'm going to be learning this, learning how to read. doing
How
all
do you
these
help
things.
people unless you're public with it?
Why do you have to help the people?
Because he feels like he wants to help the people. Are you
Can I
getting
give
at him for helping
I'm
people?
not.
Can I get- can I
I'm not.
get-
I'm not. Hold on. I'm not. Let me make my point clear.
Okay.
I'm not getting at him for helping people at all.
Okay.
I'm saying why is the camera involved in it as well? So I'm not saying that his intentions are not right. I think there's part of it is a performance because he has the cameras on.
Well, constantly we're told, this is what I did, and without seeing, and this is how I got here.
Right.
Like, I would love to see it.
so then it goes back to my question: why does the camera have to be?
Because we're seeing it.
Can I give a
How else do we see it
perspective?
unless he puts the camera there?
Can I give a
okay, but
perspective?
we're going to be clear. Like what
Go
I
ahead.
mean is like why is the camera there? Why do people have to see it?
What I just explained why people
Can I
have
give
to
a
see
No,
it.
you're saying-
perspective? Can I give a
Sure, sure.
perspective? He's streaming 24/7, 365. You're saying that he's bringing his friends with him. No one's doing as good as him because no one's honestly putting in the work. He's also a positive person. He went through something big. He decided I needed to. This is just my understanding of what's happening from someone who's not a fan.
Not a
I don't
part of that world
I don't
at all.
He had some time away. He was figuring out what's happening. There's an influx of messages of people worrying about, is he okay? We get mad at celebrities sometimes for not showing enough appreciation to their fans, right? He has a huge fan base,
Yeah.
cult following, etc. He's probably getting bombarded with hundreds of thousands of messages every day as it is. Now when he's missing and people who have him as a part of their life and a part of their routine
Literally have
probably-
invested in him, actually.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. It has now ramped up. Maybe he feels a responsibility to still cater to his community and to make content for them because they're interested in his life, but he's doing it in a way now that he's like, okay, you know what? The streaming shit is not working for me. It's too much. It fucks with my mental health, Mafia-thon, stuff like that. It breaks me down. I've taken the time away, even if it's a week. He doesn't have a job, baby, like me and you. He's at home every day, all day, doing this. This is his job. So if he's not doing his job, that means he's got nothing but time.
Yeah.
So now that he's back, would you not feel like maybe I owe these people to show them what has been going on, what's been happening, and now I'm going to do this in a way where it's conducive to having good mental health, so I can just make content, put it out, go about my business, live my life. And, you know, he's also young and he's getting it. He's like, I'm going to show you guys that you can just decide that if the life that you're having, which is a lot of people in his age demographic,
Yep.
whether you've been pushed there by your parents or society or whatever, saying you can stop, take a minute, Start over, start fresh, and watch me do it, and I'll show you
I
how
think
you
it
can
takes
do it too.
incredible humility, bro.
yeah.
You're telling people I can't read properly,
Come
and then
on.
showing them how you get better
Yeah.
at doing so.
So I guess
Come on.
yeah, like
to
these are
summarize-
things that like
one
push
second,
and
Marlon.
pee.
So to summarize, so like you're saying it's a responsibility. He feels responsible to do this, right?
It could
It's his
be.
job.
It could
It could be. We don't
It could
know.
be. We don't know. It's a
him, but
perspective.
that's
Is what
That's
I'm
kind of my
saying.
question because, like I'm saying, please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad what he's doing. In terms of like, yeah, you're bringing up all the great things,
But it feels
my only
performative.
question, not even feels. It's like, yeah, because there is like you're literally you're filming all of this, like, and you know what I mean, like keeping us updated. Like that's the why for me. And I guess you kind of answered. You said it's his job and it's.
But
his
why is
responsibility.
I don't know
why
why
do you
that's
think
so
filming
confusing.
is performative?
I really don't get it.
I don't think filming
His
is
job is
performative.
literally to be on
that's
camera.
okay. That's the okay. That's a disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel that filming is a performance. I do. That's where we disconnect.
You performing right now?
Of course, you're on camera.
Okay. I don't think I do.
I don't share
I don't
his
think I
perspective
do.
at all.
I
on
have
this.
to take
Like,
content for work and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
exactly the same person when they're doing
So you'd say
marketing.
the
stuff.
same
and you're the
things?
exact same person too. So I don't know why you're acting
Off
like you're
camera?
not putting on a show.
Sure,
but
you're
there's
not
things-
gonna
there's
come
things
here
I
and be
wouldn't say
sad
on
and
camera that I would-
complain.
obviously off camera. That's what I mean.
Right.
Like when a camera's on, you're performing a certain way. There's no way they were saying the exact
Have
same
we not
thing.
Yeah,
seen
but
him?
we're watching the same things, right? There's no performance in reading. He's reading for 15 minutes.
Right,
He's
okay,
also
no.
doing the gym.
Yeah.
He's working on his fashion. What is the performance? I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
If it was something that led to him getting advantages or some sort of like sponsorship off
Well,
the
he's getting
back
paid
of it,
for
or
it.
if it's pivoting into something business that is going to make him money. If it's something he's doing for himself, just like a vlog, like anybody else does a vlog.
I don't think people
do
perform for vlogs.
Yeah,
You can't
this is
be
what I'm
that.
saying.
You
Wait,
have
hold
to be
on. Let's go
on
back to
all the
that.
time. Like maybe that was his problem
And
in
my-
the
let's
first
Go back to that. You
place.
said
So he
he's
wanted
doing
to
it for
stop.
himself.
Yeah.
It's on camera and he's being paid for it. It's not for himself. It's you know what I mean. It's two things.
Do
right?
we know that he's being paid? Are there ads on KaiMind?
So essentially what's going on is it's on YouTube, it's monetized, right? But his channel has always been monetized, right?
Okay.
And so what I'm just trying to provide clarity on this is it's a transparency thing for him. It's not you're thinking performative, not incestuous, not like evil.
No,
but
exactly.
Like,
No, far
yeah,
from
you're not going down that
Yeah,
road, but
no,
like
yeah.
it's not disingenuous what he's doing. He is
Yeah, I'm not saying-
genuinely doing what he's
Yes.
doing, and so
He's
it takes
genuinely
away from the
performing.
performative aspect that you're feeling.
Okay.
And that's why we're all confused that you initially felt that, because at the same time, we also know who Kai is. This is not a stranger. This is not just like a random person, virality popped up out of nowhere, right? It's
So you're saying
Kai we've
performative in
seen.
terms of trying to look like a better person?
I don't even
Because
understand
if it's
that. I think
not
that's putting
evil-
I think it's putting a lot of sauce on it, but in that neighborhood a little bit too, because you're getting. It's like doing a good deed and filming it. Like that's a worse
I don't think
version
that's
of
the
that.
same
Hold
thing.
on. I think that's the worst version of that, but I think it's in that same neighborhood a little bit too. Because you are doing a
no.
good act. You didn't have
Could
to film
be.
it, but you're filming it regardless.
I think he's trying to set an example, and
Those
his
two
job
things can be true though. You know what I mean?
They can be. I'm not saying it's not true. I just think it's very unlikely, provided everything else in context. If we look at his history, like I said, if we look at his friendships and how he's gone about that, and how he's spoken on his lives for years, he's always been for the betterment of his community. So
He's just
I
a
think-
positive guy. Isn't that what made him popular?
Yeah, and it's like we're in a time now where people are saying streamers are making these kids dumb. If he's the leader of streaming and he's getting told this information nonstop,
The greater
he's going
good?
to feel a responsibility to try to turn that around and try to skirt that in an opposite direction. And if he's including himself in that journey, I think that's super noble and super humble. Like, people are calling this kid retarded for not being able to read words properly.
just bad people. That's a kid, man.
But that's a risk that you're putting out there when you're saying, I
Vulnerability.
can't pronounce words properly.
But like, it's the same to me as somebody vlogging. Like, I'll have a really, really busy day where I'm doing 10 things,
Yeah.
and I'll just put 10 second snaps up. I'm not performing for my Snapchat. I'm just like, look how busy my day is. Here, I'm at job number 1. I'm at job number 2. Now I'm here. Now I'm there. Now I'm doing this. Now I'm at job number 3.
So you treat them more like documenting.
Yeah, like, and I think for somebody, again, maybe all of what we're saying could be true, that he does have a responsibility to his following who
Yeah.
made him rich. You can't just say, oh, well, fuck you guys. I'm not there. And I just, thanks for all the money. See ya.
Yeah.
No, I think that would be disingenuous.
I think
That'd
they
be
did that
fucked up.
during
It
the
would go
break.
against everything that the community that he's built and the persona that he's put out there of being this like good, positive person, like bringing his friends with him, etc. but he now wants to do it in a way where it's not taxing on his mental health. Maybe it's easier for him to just be like, guys, I'm figuring it out. If you want to sit around and you want to watch, this is me figuring it out. Let's try to read. Okay, let's try to
That's
sew.
almost exactly
Maybe,
what he said.
Like, I don't think you can get more. And this is the problem with the internet. It doesn't matter how real you are. Somebody's always going to think that you're faking the funk.
It's
and
a
that's
lot of
fucked
projection,
up.
man. It's a lot of projection because, like,
You're just gonna project.
pardon me.
She looked at me. Sorry, you think I'm projecting?
Maybe
could
nigga
be.
shit. Maybe
could
you're
be.
negative
Maybe,
Nancy.
but if you think you were doing
Yeah.
that on screen, you'd only be doing it because you think it's a performative thing.
No, I'm not putting myself in Kai's shoes. I couldn't do what he does. I couldn't do it.
Me either.
What do you mean? Like,
Just being on camera all the time. It'd be too
no,
much.
but I'm
It's
saying
exhausting.
in terms of like doing that specifically. If
Even
you were to
when
put,
you-
like, do you feel like your Insta stories are performative?
Sure, maybe, yeah, because it's like social. It's not real. It's like social media.
It's not real.
Yeah, it just.
What's fake about it,
let's
bro?
see.
I think you're
I think
putting a
Insta
veil
stories
on.
is a good point because it's like that. I'm more myself, and like you said too, like even for the pod too, like when the camera turn off, I'm not like 100% different, but there's a version of me that's a bit different that wouldn't be on cam. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. That little difference is the performance that I'm getting.
Yeah,
at.
but but this is the performance would be the live streams to me. He's putting on a literal performance.
He's streaming now,
These
and
are
he's
not
like, "Let's go."
performances. This is
Mafia
his
to me
life.
is a very performative.
This is his life.
And if
he's
everybody-
just turning on the camera. This is his life.
That's like vlogging to me. Like
There's
moms
no
are not.
script. There's nothing he's selling.
You
There's
think the
nothing
moms
he's
that have
promoting.
3 kids that are like, come with me today as a mom to show you what it's like to be a mom of triplets, that they're
That's
performing?
performative. Yeah.
I don't
I think that's performative.
I don't
sometimes.
think you have time to think about every action and every thing when you're actually busy.
I'm saying when you put it in the way of like triplets, right? Like that's kind of like what is a word? Not a token. What is it? It's very rare. It's niche. You know what I mean? So it's more of like, oh, this is what triplet life is like.
Yeah.
So it's kind of performative in that sense. But it'd be different if she just didn't speak to the camera and just
But
walked
I do-
around with
but
a
I
I think,
do-
you know,
I
I'm just
do
thinking about
see-
that. I think, hold on, one more thing. I think knowing that the camera's there versus not knowing the camera's there is what makes it performative. You see what I mean?
No,
Like,
not when it comes to reading.
Let me break it down. Because when it comes to Kai, like you guys are kind of convinced him. He's gotten so used to the camera that it's maybe just a
It's
regular
an
life.
extension of him, yeah.
Or for this example, for the mom, she knows the camera's there. She's going to be saying some things on camera she maybe wouldn't say. Or sorry, the opposite. You know what I mean?
But this is what I'm
That's a
saying.
bit of a performance, right?
If she doesn't say anything to the camera, but she does bring the camera
And I
along
do
for you
s-
to see all the things
Yes,
she's doing,
and that's what I
that
see.
is different to me than, hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be out with the triplets doing the blah. That's different. That is, I agree, a performance.
Okay.
But if you're just saying, hey guys, I'm going to be reading for 15 minutes.
Or I'm gonna set the camera up and I'm gonna clean my living room after my tornado kids blew through here and they're down for bed. I'm gonna clean it up. People just like to see that. It's satisfying.
Yeah.
You're literally just cleaning your house. You're not performing. Your house is dirty. You
And
need
some
to clean
people, believe it or not, I know it's we're in a very jaded thing with the content space
That's the
because there
problem.
are so many people that are bad actors. But I feel like there are a lot of people that do just focus on what value can I provide to my community. And they're not necessarily, they're more so thinking the value that I provide will just come back as opposed to I need to do this and I need to do that to get attention. It's more so, this is one girl I follow. She's every day now she's working with her friends. She does things that you think would take a long time, so you procrastinate with usually. Today I'm finding out how long it takes me to organize my makeup. And how long it actually takes me.
Yeah.
So and then you watch her do it, and she's funny with it, whatever. And then she's done, and she's like, "That took me 27 minutes, blah blah blah." And she's literally doing this to help others who are procrastinating. Is that performative? Would I call that performative? No, I'd call it providing value. I think it's a little different when I think. The authenticity part is the part
Yes.
that we can never
Yes.
truly determine. So that's why we constantly go, is it performative or not?
And that's
But
what I'm
if
bringing
it's
up.
weighing into good, I don't care. Let me put it that way. Even if it is performative,
that's
if
the only
it's
thing that
weighing into good,
Yeah.
I could care less.
That's why I don't get mad either at people like doing good deeds, like feeding people on the street or whatever,
And filming it?
and filming it, because by doing so, they get funding to be able to continue doing that, and you're still doing something good for somebody. And there's a lot of them that bleep out. Of course, it's performative, but if I would love to do that. I do that, and I don't necessarily record it. But if I did, maybe I would get more money, and then I would be able to do it every day instead of every week. Right? Which is it might be performative, but it's a good like an ends to a means. There's a lady just now,
Duffer Mall. She went to a cobbler that's in
hidden
hallway of and she just decided that she's gonna help this guy, and now he's got over $40,000.
She didn't show the part where she decided to help him. She started filming for the purpose of raising him money, and she did. She didn't go in there like
somebody could easily call her performative. Someone could easily be like,
still did a
that's
good thing for a
performative. She just wants to
person.
look like a good person and blah, 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 blah.
I think that'd be
I don't
very
even know what's
different
wrong
than
with that. You think we're all just born good people? No, you have to try. It's not just some effortless thing. It's effort. You have to try to be a good person. You have to try not to listen to the first thing, the mean thing that comes into your mind, and listen to the second thing.
Because it's easy to have distrust. It's the distrust that we have of
I hate that notion.
We've been tricked by creators and stuff for so long. Like his go to Kanye. Like the man is jaded. So you could look at somebody and look up to them for so long, and then in an instant it all switch up on you, and you
100%.
realize, damn, I was following like a fucking loser. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, he was. I mean, it's
a distrust with creators. I find that leads people to this, and mixed in with a lot of projection.
But when you see
people
somebody
in their own lives doing them wrong, that they're not relating to this, it's like.
But when you see somebody doing something brand new, like homegirl timing procrastination tasks, no one else has done that. It's not like she's like, oh, this person got 1 million views doing that. I'm going to start doing that. No, but it's also, I think for Kai, it's something maybe, it is something that people have done, but he didn't need to do that.
No.
He was already making money.
Absolutely.
He's already going to be fine. He could fall off right now, and probably whatever he does next would be even bigger because everybody's paying attention to see his next move.
That because, dog, who needs to sell clothes? Kai Cenat needs to sell clothes. Are you niggas
He's
insane?
trying to find his passion, and I think there's something so important about that.
You niggas are crazy if you think Kai Cenat needs to sell clothes.
I don't think he needs to do any. I think he could have stopped streaming for a whole year, taken time, fuck some bitches, get some money, made a baby, whatever he wanted to do, and come back a year later, and everybody would still be there.
And I think people are also underestimating how much effort it takes to make content, regardless of how simple it is. Turning on that camera is the hardest part for a lot of people. A lot of people will think about an idea, have an idea, and it's so easy to execute. They just won't turn on that fucking camera.
Yeah, because it's cringe.
Effort? What do you mean?
Turning on the camera.
It's
because you know what it is? A lot of times people have these ideas and they sit on them for so long that the idea builds up more and becomes more important.
Yes.
And to the point where they're so scared to execute the idea because now it might not pan out the way that you've envisioned it for so long. Okay. That happens with a lot of people just in general. Like, you're not even just with videos, but like jobs. People have dream jobs that they never pursue because they don't. The idea of them pursuing it is way more fulfilling than trying to figure it out and then finding out you're not meant for it.
And that's ADHD.
I'm diagnosed. Another week, man.
Another
Did it, dog.
fucking banger.
Just a small little pod making small little bangers. I got my comedy show February 13th.
Let's go.
More than 50% sold out. Shout out to y'all. I love to see it. I have not thrown a single ad.
I'm out there.
Thrown a single dollar into ads money. I've just been promoting it myself. Doing these little videos. You see these little mic'd up shits.
Word of mouth.
Don't ever say word of mouth to me again.
Wham, nigga.
James. Yeah. But yeah, no, next week, man. More crazy guests.
More crazy guests, man. Shout out to Hannah. She came on ROTM. We did 2 episodes.
Yes.
So today,
I got her hemmed up with the Jamaicans, man.
They were not playing, man. You guys are not playing.
Bear suck your mothers.
Bear.
I told her she got to endure that, man. It's calluses. It's podcast calluses, man.
Yeah.
Getting dragged.
Gotta develop it.
I haven't been there yet.
You've been there once.
Did I?
Not really.
No.
Barely.
It's the red pillars.
Not the way Hannah's getting it, man.
Not the way we've gotten it. He's been dragged. I've been dragged.
You got it?
Yeah. I've been dragged multiple times.
Yeah, I can imagine that. It's been a long time. Don't drag me, guys. I'm nice.
You get midi. Yeah, you get midi drag.
Midi drag. Yeah, it's like what the
I feel like you
fuck?
get drag DMs. I feel like you're a DM
But I think
dragger.
you
People are
get
kind
a
of
cute
kind
drag.
of DMs like why the fuck
Cute
would you say
drag,
this better
like a
than
little
me?
pow pow.
Yeah, little pow
Because they know you mean well.
Exactly.
They know you mean well.
Or that he's bullshitting.
That part too.
Facts.
Like
I be
this
joking.
nigga cannot really be this dumb. You know?
Patreon gang, you will continue to learn about guests way ahead of these brokies. And bonus episode is dropped tomorrow as well as the normal episode. So you guys are getting double whammy tomorrow. I had a good chat with Hannah. Talked about the aftermath and how she's feeling.
Poor baby.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't. Oh
It
no.
wasn't
She's
good.
young,
Oh, she played the part of
guys.
RTM, nigga. She was like, "Oh, it's fine."
Oh no, it was
Oh,
not
Hannah, you
fine.
fucking liar.
Go check it out on Patreon
no.
tomorrow. Really had to talk her off the ledge.
She knows not what she was
no.
saying.
Poor thing.
Yeah, you set her up good, man. You set her
man.
up nicely.
I
He knew
gotta
what he was
come on
doing
there.
too.
With the same
He
thing, though.
ISO'd. He ISO'd. Yo, he's like,
I agree.
and then he went, and he just went,
Yeah.
and he just watched her go dig a hole
Yeah,
deeper
man.
and deeper.
Welcome to the pod.
Another week.
Another banger.
I'm Marlon,
I'm Duke.
It's me, KP.
and that was the extra gravy.
Bom, 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 bom. Suck your mom.
People are breaking down lyrics already.
Jesus. Oh, it's about to be an insufferable.
It's J. Cole, nigga.
Is it Lloyd?
Where'd this girl go?